What's going on, my good people? We are back at it with another Pop the Balloon episode. Before we get into that, man, for those of y'all who are familiar with the channel, y'all may or may not know, my name is Addison. Today, I got a special guest in the building with me, none other than my dog, Duke, man.
What's going on, y'all?
We were just talking about this before we hopped on. When we talked about this, what you think it was? Like maybe 6-7 months ago, I was like, hey, you seen some Pop the Balloons? You're like, bro, what is that? And then maybe, how long would you say you start getting into it?
Probably a couple months ago, maybe.
Is it more on the humor side for you, or is it like entertainment? Is it all of the above?
Yeah, it's just entertainment, really. Because I was seeing so many clips on TikTok, Instagram.
Yeah.
I said, man, let me just put up a full episode. Then I watched it. I said, oh, this is something. Like when she just saw how it worked. Yeah, so that's how I kind of started watching it.
So most oftentimes, me and Duke get to kick it on the court. That's why I actually like that we're right here in this setting because this brother's 6'5", and I'm not that tall. Your boy up there, but he ain't that tall. So now I feel like we're on the same plane. Bro, this feel different. Bro, this feel good. Bro, I like this.
Yeah,
Without further ado, man, let's go ahead and get it. We're gonna kick it off. Also, for those of y'all who are new here, we have live call-ins that are coming exclusively from the Patreon family via Discord. So if you're interested in ever calling in and interacting with us on that level, as we will do from time to time, then consider joining the Patreon family. Before we get started, I'll give a quick shout out to some of the members that are there. Other offerings that we have is for a limited time only. I'm doing 24-hour shout outs on the channel banner before I figure out what I'm going to do with other branding things. So any super chat, $2 or more, will get you on the channel banner. Like, this is not capped. Like, y'all's name will be, it'll say shout out whoever. We'll write y'all a little message on the channel banner for 24 hours. Y'all can go in there and check that out whenever that happens. It may not all be at the same time, but that's one of the things that we do. And of course, super chats that are over 10 or more will get priority as far as responding to and answering those. But without further ado, let's kick it off, man. Pop the Balloon, episode number 45, which I think is the most recent one as we're about to get recording. Let's get it. Oh, not that one. There we go. Okay, there we go. And we will start out first with a little modesty check. I'll also probably throw some captions on. Maybe not. But modesty check on this one, bro. What you going?
It's pretty good.
The little mint green, is it?
Mint green. What does the lady say? It's giving.
It's giving what?
It's giving. What they say? Giving body.
All right, the red dress.
Saying
everybody.
Nice.
What are these?
Yeah,
Sundresses?
Nice. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I don't.
She look like, what's that one rapper name?
I don't think this is a sun. I don't know what type of dress it is, but just dresses. Yeah, it's like a sundress. You said she looks like a rapper.
Ice Spice ain't that name? No, the blonde. Don't she got like blonde hair? I'm not saying that she
like the little orange sponge look.
I got
you. Yeah, everybody's dressed nice.
All right, and the only reason I got the music down for a little while is because, what I'm saying, a brother ain't trying to get no copyright. I don't know. Maybe the song may be copyright free. I don't know. The song is crazy, but I don't know. And then Arlette, she always comes dressed to impress.
Yeah, all the ladies dressed classy. So
all
far,
white is,
yeah.
All white is dope. Just don't spill nothing on it. Be careful with them stars because we might see a little too much.
Yeah, everybody's got nice outfits, different looks, presentable.
The denim, that's more of a, I think that's more of a go out on a date look or just casual?
Same.
All right, that's what's up. We can't wear that. All right.
It's not as many as normally.
It is a smaller amount.
Ice Spice is funny.
Do you see what I'm saying now?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Who do you feel like is the most modest amongst the women that we're looking at right now, as far as how they dress?
I say the third from the left.
All black?
Yeah.
How you feel about the one right next to her with the little?
I was gonna say her,
right here.
her and the jeans. You say modest? I feel like they're all dressed modestly.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that they're all not. I just feel like sometimes, like women know what type of body they got, so what you wear may look different
it's a
on somebody else.
Sometimes they want to show somebody, but still be classy. I feel like they all went with that.
So you got black. I think I could be wrong. I think I might have her right.
Well, yeah, she might be the most modest. But she's her and the mint green. That's kind of the same. It's just something.
But you know what you said at the beginning, though. It's good.
Yeah, but they can't hide that. You know what I mean? They covered up. Everybody's covered up. Dressed nice.
What's up, Cindy? Appreciate you for that love.
Can't hide the body, bro. You know, they dress classy. This is a smaller group, but
Yeah, it is. I feel like they're missing like one or two.
I wonder, and we can talk about this later. Well, I don't know if you know about how it comes together. Like, does everybody just fly in to do this? Do they pay them?
Some people say they're from different states, so that's
No, for sure.
Oh, I don't know about the payment
You know what
thing,
I mean?
though. Yeah.
It's always funny if somebody walk in and they bah, bah, bah.
Yeah. They got them sambas on. Okay. I like
What's up,
detailed
Trey?
answer, bro.
What's up,
What's up, Trey? Let me get y'all some audio. My good people. 1 second. Get y'all some audio. So this guy's name was Trey, just to let y'all know for those y'all couldn't hear. And he said he was working in some consultant wise, and it was a good answer. All right, now let's kick it off.
Club, that's a ton of fun.
Hopefully I got audio now.
So I
by the
was
way.
interested in the age groups they do for the different episodes too. That this group is
What else?
probably
I'm
more our
really
age.
passionate about mentorship with like the youth as well.
Nice.
I love wine, so I do like wine reviews. That's fun.
Okay.
I feel like I'm missing something, Arlette.
Uh-oh. What
You gave a lot of good answers, though. Chat, talk to me if the
gotta be
audio is good for y'all, too.
Talk about it later.
Okay. Now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
Yeah, so there's a few things. Number one, just being somewhat faith-based. I'm not looking for you guys to be saints by no means. I'm not perfect, but even just a mustard seed of faith is enough. Number two, chemistry, compatibility. Like, listen, if we're not vibing, pop the balloon. Absolutely.
All
Thank
right.
you. You got to be able to.
Okay. All right.
compliment
To be
women,
interested
able
to see why
compliment
she
you.
popped, but I guess
Yeah.
we'll see.
Straight up.
Okay.
3, I want someone who's like a nurturer. Maybe a better way of saying it is someone who has like mother.
He came on and he knew what he wanted.
Because for me,
Yeah,
I want
that's
to be
good.
a father one day. I want to have a lot of kids. Yeah.
That know
Oh,
what
he
you
said a
want.
lot. Is
Cause
anybody gonna pop at that lot?
I've seen some guys get on and
Yeah,
not
I
sure
wanna
about
be a father
themselves
one
and they
day
don't
when I
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
for sure.
So I definitely.
I think the
want to be
biggest
the
thing
one.
that I think I like about him off bat is, have you seen those guys who come on, Arlette ask them a question, and the whole time they're like, yeah, I want, you know, somebody. who-
That's why I like watching these because the personalities, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Some guys come in there kind of like jerks. Some of them are like, okay, he's cool. Some
Yeah,
of them more
yeah,
cocky,
yeah.
confident. You know, like chill. It's just interesting to see the dynamics of the
Woman who also
personality.
wants to have strong family. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Number 4 is intellect, being cerebral. Like, listen, if we're gonna be life partners, I'm gonna know you for a long time.
Can't be done.
I can be physically stimulated by a woman. Like, that's basically all men. But what I desire is to be intellectually.
Keeping it being,
If
I
we're
guess.
gonna be best friends for a long
You
time.
know what he want,
we need
man.
to be
That's
able to
what's up.
have deep, complex
This
conversations.
is a
about
good
life.
first candidate as
Why
far as
we're
Somebody
verbally
who-
what
And
they're
then
saying.
lastly, this is just a bonus, but humor. Like, I feel like I'm a. Yeah.
She
absolutely.
serious.
I feel like I'm.
She don't like all that playing.
She not funny.
I don't know, quirky guy.
She
I like
too
that.
serious.
She may not like that
We'll see
playing.
why they
Match
pop.
that
She
bit of
popped that with
banter.
some
Like, I love
aggression,
that.
too.
So,
Nice. All right. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
They might say
yeah, I,
he's not
try
physically
to
that
be
type.
open,
I don't know.
so
We'll
I'll
see.
keep it simple right now.
Okay.
But if you don't like cats, are you allergic to cats?
Dang, God, you gonna lose all of them, bro. All right, just stop talking a little bit. Let them speak a little
Find
bit.
you a mom, bro. Don't worry. Don't worry. So,
Oh, he got a cat.
All right.
He might be a
we get
content
some
creator
pop
for real. You see
balloons.
how I looked at the
Let's go on
camera?
over there,
He
see
got
right
a
down to the
cat?
top
He
of the
said,
start
yeah,
over
Nigel.
here. Your name and age.
I put it all on
I'm
the table.
Morgan, and I'm 24.
And Morgan, what do you do?
I work in insurance.
So why did you end up popping your balloon?
He seems really sweet. I would say the height.
Okay.
And that's just it. But you're very nice.
You got on
I
heels
love,
though, and he's still
you
taller than
know,
you,
how,
right?
Like,
Or no,
well-spoken
y'all about the
you
same
are.
height.
Okay. Now, how tall are you?
I mean, I didn't stretch this morning. I'm usually 6 foot, but right now I'm.
On a good day, yeah.
Yeah, on a
yeah.
good day.
Usually,
Thank you.
what, with
Longer
Tim's on?
matters. But no, I'm 5'9", 5'9" and
What?
7/8 of an inch.
Hold on, five. No,
How
no,
you
no,
go
hold
from
on.
6 foot to
He said
see? That's what I'm
usually.
saying.
He said usually, bro. Are you typically grabbing for some cookies at the top
Is
shelf?
he
or something?
saying when I wear heels, I'm sick? Like, what are you
Heels
talking about?
is crazy.
How do you go from 5'9" to 6 foot?
But that's 10, then 11,
that's a
then
big
that's
gap.
6.
It's a big gap.
That's crazy.
I
bro.
thought he was gonna say, I'm 6 foot, but right now I'm 5'11".
You know, I knew he was instantly under 6 as soon as he
when he
started
starts smiling, yep. Whenever
exactly.
somebody starts smiling, like, yeah, he got it because he's shorter.
Or jeans, yes.
And then how tall are you?
I'm like 5'7". Yeah.
Okay.
It just depends, cause
Go to the
some
heels. Yeah.
sometimes the ladies.
Creeposaurus Rex, appreciate you so
Now,
much
is
for that
she
super
someone
chat.
that's your type?
Appreciate you.
She's cool, definitely pretty. I love the lips. Green's my favorite color. Toes are smooth. Like that's always a bonus. Yeah.
That's a compliment though. She
Probably
laughed like
wouldn't
he
hit on
said
her
something.
like on
shocking.
a proper night out or something, but she's pretty. No complaints.
you.
On a proper night out.
And then we did get some more down here. Your
Hey
name
man,
is-
keep it real.
Hi, my name is
On a
Brianna,
proper
and I'm
night?
24.
and Brianna, what do you do?
Just
I
say
work
he
in
likes
finance,
toes.
and I'm also an MBA student at SMU in Dallas.
So why did you end up popping your balloon?
For me, it was the cats. I
Yeah.
do not like cats at all,
Yeah,
but he
I'm-
was extremely well
You a cat
spoken,
guy?
very handsome,
Dog guy?
and I liked everything
Yeah,
that
I
he
like
said other
dogs.
than the cats.
Okay.
You don't know what cats are gonna do. I mean,
All right. Now is she
I like
someone
animals,
that's your type?
Do you feel different
See, not
about guys who
really.
like cats?
But
Ain't got nothing to
I mean,
say.
it's kind of hard being up here and then
that
you
do
know what
me
I mean.
though.
Like, I don't want to be too real, but
Okay. So if you saw her out, you wouldn't approach her?
probably not.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Let's go over here. Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Janaya. I'm 25.
And Janaya, what do you do?
So I am a coach
probably
for
gonna say
business,
cats.
teaching women how to make
I
passive
think she
income.
popped the cats too.
Yeah, yeah,
and why'd
yeah.
you end up popping your balloon?
She wants to be the.
I'm
Never
actually
mind.
allergic to cats.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
See, that's
but
cool.
other
Yeah,
than that,
that's
legit.
good to know.
That's legit.
It's like you like flare up, you it like what is it?
everything. Yeah, eyes get big. yeah.
That's legit. Say they got a thing for feet.
But apart from the
you
cats,
know, some
you
guys
had
got a
your balloon
little
pop before he
foot
said
fetish.
that, right?
Yeah. I
Nothing
think
wrong
you're
with
very
nice feet.
also
But
well
some guys,
Would you this brings up a good first question though as we go into the cat situation. If there's somebody that you're potentially interested in and they immediately tell you that they have a pet, is that something that would stop you from wanting to talk to them off bat?
no, I love pets, animals and stuff. So I don't.
But if you have an allergy though,
Oh, if I have an allergy, yeah. I mean, that's
I'm
legit.
saying, but would you at least talk to them and see if they would be willing to get it up, or you wouldn't put that much pressure on them from the
to
jump?
give up their pet.
I'm just saying you never know what the possibility may be. Maybe if you see somebody has a pet and it's like, oh well, yeah, I'm just babysitting because my dad is out of town for a week.
Oh, I mean,
get
you
what I'm
can
saying?
ask questions, yeah, but you know, normally people that have pets, I mean, that's their pet.
Yeah, and then he
You know,
looked
pets
into the
become
camera.
like their kids. You
Yeah,
know
he
what I
said,
mean?
he looked into the camera and said, Nigel, we're gonna find a mom for you. So nah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, he's serious about Nigel. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Your pets becomes like your child. Yeah,
Spoken,
he's not gonna
seem
give
very
away Nigel.
intelligent. You look like you have a personality.
Thank you.
But other than that, it's the only reason why.
Okay, understandable. And is she someone that's your type?
She looks good. Yeah,
Thank
absolutely.
you.
I do gotta add, I shouldn't have said nothing about my cat. I'm putting a lot.
You
on
gotta
the
put it
plate,
out
bro.
there.
Hey,
Put it
you
out
do.
there, Trey.
You do.
You can't
Nigel,
hide
look
it.
what you're doing.
Yeah, seriously, bro.
Because what if they got together and then he brought the
you,
cat
and they have one
around
more
and
down
shot
over
He was finna
here.
get rid of
Your
Nigel
name
for
and
her.
age.
flare up at the house.
And
He was finna get rid of
24.
Nigel for her.
And Sade, what do you do?
And I'm
Sade.
an esthetician.
Okay.
I know what?
And why did you end up
Esthetician.
popping your balloon?
He mentioned someone who has humor. I don't think I'm very funny. But something nice. I like the crossing. First impression, a good style.
Thank you.
We can.
So
Let
you
me
want
be the
someone
judge of
that's
that,
also funny
though.
as well? Is
You
that what you mean
could
by
be
humor, or
funny.
like they just have a sense of humor, like they can
Well,
laugh
I
at
said
stuff?
it's a bonus. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So,
He did say bonus.
but no worries. I mean, I want someone who I can go out, have some fun with.
She probably don't like him.
You know,
I noticed
life
with
of the
these,
party, per
sometimes
se.
they want to go ahead and rule themselves out if
she's
they
They
got
got
a
a
someone
good.
that's
good, a good cop, easy cop
Not
out.
really.
Mm-hmm.
Not really, to be honest.
Okay. And why not?
The face is a bit wrinkly for me.
I thought you was a good dude at first, bro.
Hey, why he said like the face is a bit wrinkly? And look, why you pause? Look where you paused it. Though. You paused it right where she, man.
Bro, he described it like a kid would.
Why
if
he
you
said
ask a
the
kid,
face
hey, what's
is a
wrong with your
bit-
teacher? And
the
they tell
face is a bit wrinkly. Hey, bro.
I ain't gonna lie,
look
this
how she
hurts
looking,
even more
though.
because he said he needs some bonuses, somebody who could joke and be kind of comedic and humorous, and then he gonna say her face is a bit wrinkly.
Hey,
I won't be surprised if the other girls pop their balloon after this.
well, let's see. They look like all of them laughed.
A bit wrinkly, bro.
They look like some of them laugh. Why he say it like that? The face is a bit wrinkly.
He, as a kid, he didn't know how else to describe what he was saying,
Hey, he funny.
and then he didn't have the wherewithal to know. Don't speak on that. Just say, "Nah, I wouldn't approach it."
But this is my thing though with this show, right? I feel like it gets a little messy with this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because instead of It being like, is she your type? No. Why is she not your type? When you say why, it opens it up to be like, to say stuff like that.
But I
You
do
know what
like
mean?
the fact that they don't let people just cop out a lot of times.
I get it, but everybody doesn't have the, you know what I mean?
Bro, look at Arlette. Bro, Arlette looking like, oh, girl, please take a deep breath before you answer.
You know what I mean?
Nah, for sure. But wouldn't you want to, like, I wouldn't think in faces a bit.
Everybody
wrinkly,
ain't gonna be smooth and just be like, just, you know, not attracted. Just keep it like vague. You know what I mean? Some people gotta say like, you know, she's ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like, face is a bit wrinkly. You know
This
what
is
I'm
tough
saying?
though. This being her first person and they come out the gate saying it to her, it might be a long day for her.
Did somebody pop?
They
think
did.
somebody
I
popped.
told you they was gonna
Let's
pop.
go over here. Let's get your name and age.
Hi, my name's Hodger. I'm 25
did.
years old.
Hodger, what do you do?
I'm a nail technician.
Okay. And
She
why
don't
did you end
like
up
that.
popping your balloon?
I know that we're honest on this show, but I do feel like there's a little bit of grace, or maybe just like
It's the
some
sisterhood
way
stuff.
where you can say things without being maybe incredibly specific about physical features. I mean,
But-
if you're comfortable with that, then that's definitely okay. But
But then
I
y'all be
just
saying
wouldn't
folks be
prefer that in a
sugarcoating.
man myself. I
feel
always
both
feel
sides.
like in a society where maybe like things are
Okay,
normal,
see, now
like
she
this show,
just
like saying
rambling now.
You said what?
things about
She
somebody's
just-
physical feature, I think other
rambling.
people
Her
might
first
feel
sentence explained it.
comfortable. If you prioritize kindness, then that's still always gonna come first, and that's a first for me. So, but you are super handsome. I love your fit. I love
Thank
the
you.
neutrals. I literally stayed up until that moment too. I think you're super cool and great, but
appreciate
it was
it.
just that comment. I just can't. You know.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's fair.
No,
but
she's
I-
someone
I
that's your
feel-
type.
Yeah.
It's fair.
That's cool. Are
But I
you
feel like when you say,
Stafford?
why is she not your
Yeah,
type? It opens it up for stuff like that.
I
And that's
know.
what I'm saying. Everybody ain't cool enough to just be like, oh, she's just not my
And
type.
if we're being honest,
what I'm saying?
if you just said that every time, it wouldn't be as entertaining.
Right, but everybody's different.
How you feel about her popping
Like
because
if
of how she?
I was on there and why is she not your type? Well, just, you know.
Oh, no,
just not my type.
This is a great question.
I would
if
just-
Arlette asked you that on this particular contestant, what would you say?
Oh, she's just not my type.
You just said.
I'm just not as attracted. I would say something like that. Not like the face is a bit wrinkly.
Okay. All right, you wouldn't say that. But what if Arlette hit you with the, okay, yeah, I know she's not your type, but what about her makes you not your type? She would ask you a follow-up question
I
like
would
that.
say something vague, like I just said, like, just not as attracted. I would keep it like that. You know why?
Hey,
because
let's
of
get
stuff
my
like
boy
this.
Duke on there because
No, I'm not. I would never.
Let's get my boy Duke on there. You was asking about the process to get on there.
No, I'm just curious. I would never.
Please,
No.
actually, what are you? How do you
black.
guys all know? That's crazy.
It's,
No, that's great.
It's like a very distinct
Yeah.
facial feature. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
I do want to add though, I feel like it's probably good that you did pop because I feel like for me, I'm very forward, direct.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can be a bit too sincere.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes too honest. But
Somebody said she's
Not
a
gonna lie,
talker.
I'm a
She
super
is.
honest person too, and I think there's a big difference
Okay,
between honesty and comments like that. I think you could be honest without pinpointing maybe physical features about people, especially women. But I mean,
hey,
Yeah,
I mean, this
you
isn't
said
my
what you
typical
said.
environment of
yeah,
dating.
it is
but I
kind of weird.
respect
Yeah.
it.
We are on a dating show that's online, so it's
Okay, so
No,
we've
that's
got
on
two
Arlette, bro.
balloons left unpopped. Go ahead and ask these two remaining ladies a question.
Yeah. So I did have a few questions, but down to two, so gonna have to make it good.
Yes.
what you got, Trey.
How do you desire for me to make you feel in a relationship? I'll say it one more time. How do you desire
He did come
for you
equipped with some of the
for
questions.
me to make you feel in a relationship? I need you to be honest, sincere, and totally transparent because if I cannot provide that for you, I don't want to waste your time.
That's what's up, Trey.
Trey
Let's
came
start
up here
first with
on a
your name and
mission.
age.
Hi, my name's Hannah. I'm 23 years old.
And Hannah, what do you do?
I'm a veterinary technician and I'm an upcoming model as well.
Nice.
All right, if you want to go just answer his question.
Yeah, so I mean, me personally, I just really want to be loved like anyone else. But I want to be able to also feel like I can communicate with my partner. You know, if, you know, we go through our rough patches, we're able to just, you know, talk it out and not like go to sleep at night and be angry all day.
Bible
And,
say,
you know,
let
that's a
nothing
big thing for me.
sun go down on the
communication.
wrath. You said faith, baby.
Define love.
Trey
for
putting
me.
it. Trey,
I
it's a
think
quiz.
love
Trey
is
playing no games. Trey.
just
Define
being able
love.
to, I wouldn't say
Define
like
love.
sacrifice everything for
a bit wrinkly.
your partner, but at the same time, you know, willing to give some part of you. and receive back. Yeah.
It's real.
Good.
Cool.
Okay, thank you. All right, your name and age.
Hi, I'm Naila. I'm 25.
All right.
Naila.
And Naila, what do you do?
I am a track coach, a educator, and
look like she
I
an athlete.
am a doctoral. I'm getting my doctorate.
What's up?
And if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
So I would love to be. I want you to like give me confidence, even though I already have confidence, but just like make me more confident. Let me know that like I'm the one that you want. You know what I mean?
Reassurance.
Also, I think just
on.
like not have to.
Do you feel like somebody can give you confidence,
You know,
or that they
that
can
was-
say
when
things
she
that make you
said-
feel confident?
When she said that, that was my first thought. Like, I can't get, but
'Cause she was-
what she's
she was
asking
direct on
for
what he
is
said.
reassurance. She's saying like she wants, you know,
How do you feel about
gas me up a little bit.
How do you
Like, I
feel
got
about that,
confidence,
though?
But tell me how.
how you feel about that? Like that being one of the, like, there's a lot of things you can want, but how do you feel about one of your first interactions with somebody being like, "Hey, I need you to make me feel confident"? That makes it feel like you already are not. You're in a low place.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that.
Like
I
it
get
might be
what
a
she's
lot of
saying.
work to do.
Yeah, like her explaining it, I get what she's saying, but like you can't give somebody confidence. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Which like what she's saying is, you know, reassure me. Like I'm confident, but just kind of let me know. You know, I get it. But at the same time, if somebody's lacking confidence, you sitting there trying to pump them up.
Yeah.
that can get exhausting. You know,
Nah, that's a fact.
Because if you don't have it within, it might not be there.
Man,
To worry about anything, like know that you got me. So like even if we're angry, we're not gonna like go to bed
Samatar,
upset,
appreciate
know
you
what I mean? Like,
coming
we can-
through.
We know that we're angry, but we know that we're gonna talk about it after. so.
Understood. And the way that I could give you confidence, is it through words of affirmation? Is it through
that boy
Trey's
specific.
detail.
Trey in his
I like
bag.
it. I like it, Trey.
Words of affirmation help, but it's kind of more of like the nonverbals for me. So like, you know, opening my door for me or just like, just checking for me. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
enough.
So it's more so.
I feel like I know what she means, but open the door wouldn't be the example I would use.
All right. Ladies, any questions for him?
Pretty much covered like all of the questions that I was gonna ask,
Okay.
and he like off the bat just pretty much like
She ready to go to the altar.
answered all of mine's like with religion and everything, and you know he was pretty straightforward.
Okay. Any questions here? All right.
So I know like nobody's perfect, but what is something that you want to improve on?
Good call, okay. Bouncing it back at Trey.
Good.
I'd say my obedience towards him. Just being very consistent with that. Of course, we're not perfect, right? You know, sometimes we wake up and we're not feeling a certain, you know, we're not feeling as we should or doing the things that we want to, but it's, you know, I've been reading recently, like, you know, what does it mean to fear God? And
Okay.
it means to love him with all your heart and also to follow his commandments. And so I want to be obedient to that because I know that that is where I will get fulfillment from in life.
Hey, bro, Trey didn't come on here to play.
I would say that. And
He
then
had a rough
if I
third
do
quarter.
that, everything else will start
But he
to
coming through in the fourth.
about anything else about rent, food, you know, that'll be covered. So
Okay, what does love mean to you?
LUV or
Great
LOVE?
I think
Oh, I thought he would pick. I thought they would end up being.
I think she don't like the feeling of it being me or your own. You know, some people don't like that rejection.
What do you mean?
Because remember, she said, "Oh, he answered all my questions. It was good. I liked everything he said." I think it's the time he's spending
And
with her now.
I've seen some ladies on here
Yeah,
be like, he's looking at her. He's looking at her a little too much. Are they talking a little too much?
Yeah.
I feel like, you know. So we'll see. We'll see.
okay.
love for
I
me,
feel what you're saying.
kind of what the young lady said before. It's just about sacrifice. Being able to sacrifice for someone regardless for their imperfections, being able to see past that, loving them through sick, through poor, through all these things.
Red might be second guessing that part.
It's not about just
You don't look like
physical or emotional, spiritual. I think it's all of those things kind of wrapped up into one. But just in general, sacrifice.
Okay.
So.
We'll be right back. Okay, why'd
I
you end
wanna
up
hear
popping
this
your
one.
balloon?
I want to hear this one.
He seems like a genuinely nice guy, straightforward with everything. Like, I can relate in some aspects to him, but I don't think I would find him like romantically like attractive in the long run.
Interesting.
He is attractive physically, but I just don't see myself,
She said, I heard it a glow up, but you probably going to have a glow down.
I see.
So when
Now,
did
she's
that?
someone that's your type.
No.
Okay, and why not?
I mean, kind of just going back to the second thing I said, just chemistry. Like, I feel like I don't look at her and I really, like, want her. You know what I mean?
I feel like
that's
I feel like you did a good job of still communicating with her, though, even with that being one of the underlying thoughts.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. Let's go back over here. Now, she's someone that's your type.
No.
Okay. All right, and why not?
Why he say it like that?
Just not
He's just keeping
physically
it a bean.
attracted to her.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do appreciate that he's still communicating and giving
for
effort.
quite some time. Why so?
Good. You seem like a cool person, and like I love humor as well. So, and like I saw your personality as you were going by. Most of your answers were really good, so I didn't like have an issue with it. Yeah, I didn't have a problem really.
Cool. Thank you.
I'm glad he didn't bring all the way up there to the front, though.
Balloons popped, unfortunately, but thank you so much for coming
But
on.
my
Let's
question
give it up
for
him,
Orange,
ladies.
reddish
Take the mic.
orange.
Yeah.
When did
Thank
when did that click for her? Because she held that balloon for the longest.
She kind of did him like a dude did. It's like when he walked past her and she seen him from the back.
Yeah.
She was like, he probably going to be in a wheelchair. I'm going to have to be pushing him in a wheelchair or something about 17 years. I don't know, man. I know the little wrinkly thing. People gonna have something to say about that. So I want to open the chat up for anybody who wants to speak on this particular one. But I actually liked him as a first candidate. I thought dude did pretty good. I think it's pretty hard to say all the perfect things when you're on a show like this. You have so many different options or suitors that you're gonna be speaking with. So I think he did really good. Now the wrinkly thing is hysterical. It's hilarious, and it's crazy. But anyway, let's pull up Bright Eyes. Bright Eyes, appreciate you for coming through. Talk to us briefly about what you felt about this candidate and some of the answers and responses that he got.
Hi, guys.
What's going on?
I actually liked him. He was very honest and straightforward. He came prepared with questions, with responses. He's very articulate. I did not have a big problem with his comment about the wrinkly. Yeah, I didn't really have a big problem with it, mainly because she put him on the spot, and I think that was maybe his first thing to say.
Yeah.
But as a single person myself, I appreciate honesty, even if it is blunt.
Okay.
So if you're not attracted to me, I mean, that's, I guess, a blanketed statement, but I would actually want to know, like, specifics. Me personally, I want to know specifics. Like, what made you choose this girl over me? Like, specifically. If it's something that I can change or something that I can work on, I'm going to work on it. If it's not something that I can change or work on, then it's not something that I can change or work on. But a lot of times people aren't very honest about why they don't choose you.
Yeah.
And you feel like you're walking around with broccoli in your teeth and nobody's telling you.
Yeah. That makes sense. Let me ask you one question
I
then.
appreciate him pointing out the broccoli.
Let me ask you one question then, because I know you said you appreciate honesty and truth and things of that nature. I feel like that is really cool, especially on a show like this, when it's obvious that you have a lot of options. But let's say hypothetically, right? People are on an island and they stranded, right? And it's just the guy and a girl. And y'all don't know how long y'all gonna be there, whatever the case may be. And, however things go, would you prefer if that's literally your only option for them to still tell you like, hey, if we weren't on this island again, then I probably wouldn't be with you?
Yes, I would.
And would that deter your pursuit of said person?
Would it deter me? Maybe it might, but again, I appreciate honesty over everything, because being honest is very hard, especially on a show like this where I mean, you basically are opening yourself up to critiques, like,
Yeah, yeah.
and on a major platform. So it takes some real guts to tell somebody they're not attractive, or
Yeah.
point out whatever imperfections they have that doesn't
True.
attract you. So I appreciate honesty, even if it can be blunt. It can hurt your feelings, but I
Yeah.
mean, you did sign up for this show, so
Yeah,
you're kind
yeah.
of opening yourself up to that.
Right.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And I do feel both sides. I do feel like going off the fact that when you get put straight on the spot with that, and like you want to be honest, but it's like, if I had the chance, I probably wouldn't word it that way. That's why I don't fault him too much. But it was funny just the way he described it. And the other girl saying, well, I feel like you should maybe say things a different way when it comes about somebody's physical features. Which I
feel
do
that
agree with
too.
that. I do agree with that. I just feel like everybody said, the time in which you were asked that question and your response, and especially when you're a very forthcoming person, that could be a little difficult.
Yeah, it can. Absolutely.
Appreciate you, Bright Eyes.
All right, thanks.
Any one of our lovely folks on Discord said he's rude, point blank, period. You feel that same way, Jay?
I think I like how honest he was. You know what I mean? He shot him straight. He's not here for games. You know what I'm saying? He knew what he was looking for. It could be looked at as rude. When you straightforward like that, it can be looked at as rude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely do think that was more rude than anything else, for sure. I just don't think he meant to be that way.
Right.
Like
He's
there's certain
just
people
straightforward,
like you're trying to
what I
be
mean?
petty.
Yeah, like he came there, he knew what he was looking for. He was straightforward about it. It's no point in playing games or trying to sugarcoat stuff. And when you like that, some people don't like when people are blunt. You know what I mean, like that. So.
Yeah. So shout out Care Love on the Discord said, you better look like Idris if you have that level of audacity.
Hey, somebody said, Duke, that is not straightforward. You don't feel like he was straightforward?
You don't think he's straightforward? All right, let's go on to this new contestant. Appreciate y'all. Good points, good thoughts.
All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy.
Dang.
Welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Joff.
Joff, how old are you?
I'm 28.
And
They
what
gonna
do
say
you do?
his outfit. I
I'm a
already know.
data engineer for a health tech company. I'm also a musician.
Oh, okay. Like you sing, you
You
rap.
think the
what
outfit's
kind of
that
I
bad?
rap and I write music. Like I rap,
I mean,
but I write R&B
anytime-
songs.
Okay. Oh,
They
cool.
pop that quick,
So
it gotta
now,
be an
what are some
outfit.
things you like to do for fun?
Or something. Or just like they don't find them physically.
I like to go on
attractive.
vacation.
You got the leather
Gotta
pants.
be.
Well, I love to try
I say
new
the
restaurants,
pants.
try
It's
different
just the
foods out.
pants. What? A bit. What?
Let
Love
me
to go
wear leather,
bowling,
not you.
skating, poetry events. Shout out to Poetry Me, please, if you're from New York. Yeah, a lot of things, just activities, just to have fun.
Okay. So what are some things you look for in a woman?
Somebody that's a person that's smart, confident, funny, great personality, family oriented. Yeah.
Okay. And what are some of your deal breakers?
If you smoke cigarettes, I can't do it.
Yeah.
I know people smoke weed nowadays, so like, you could
Cigarette smoking a deal breaker for you?
Yeah.
smoke moderate. Don't let me feel like I'm on a date with Wiz Khalifa or I'm Snoop Dogg. So yeah.
Okay. All right. So we did get some pop balloons.
Okay.
Let's go on over there to see why they ended up popping.
Shout out
All
to back
right.
pop that
Let's start
balloon
with your name and
aggressively.
age.
My name's Hannah. I'm 23 years old.
Nice to meet you.
Hannah, why'd you end up popping your
Is the
balloon?
age?
It was just physical attraction. I
Okay.
didn't feel anything. I
Told you.
do like your outfit.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Somebody gonna say the pants. I guarantee
I like
somebody.
Yeah. But that was pretty much it. You seem like you can be like a cool guy, just not for me.
Now,
Okay.
she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, she fire. She look nice. I like the red on you. Yeah, love the
you.
short haircut. Yeah.
Thanks.
If you're definitely from New York.
That
Let's go
fire?
down over
She
here.
fire, you know.
Your name and age.
I'm Janaya.
You
I'm
heard?
25.
Okay. Nice to meet
Janaya,
you.
why'd you end
Ice
up popping your
Spice,
balloon?
you heard?
Just thought I
You
took
thought
See,
I
I
was
told
telling
you, bro. You can't get out your head now.
Just wasn't physically
No, I'm saying
attracted.
Ice Spice from
And I
New
see
York,
my
that's
nose
what I'm
and
saying.
like, yes.
I get it. I get it.
Okay. So what do you typically go for?
You know, I like my men a little. I'm getting there.
Come on. Let's
My
hear
men
it.
a little bit
Oh.
more taller. Just, you know.
I was just gonna say he seemed like he tall.
He seemed like he's over 6.
No, for sure.
A
I
little
was
more
gonna say,
taller.
I ain't gonna lie, I was gonna say he looked like he probably hooped. So you know what I'm
He
saying?
look like he can get a bucket or two.
Yeah, like he looked like he tall. So I don't know who.
A little bit more taller. I mean,
Let's see if she asks how tall. He
all
is.
right.
Because I
I
was
would
gonna
say
say that.
more on the taller side.
Okay. Like how tall? Like 6'9"?
Maybe.
Is he like 6'2", 6'3"?
I get it. Okay.
So how tall are you?
I'm 6'2".
Yeah.
I told
With the
you.
boots.
Realistically,
I'm
maybe-
6'4".
What is she talking about?
Yeah. You know, but I like the outfit.
I appreciate you.
She want an NBA player.
No,
You talking
she's
about
someone
that?
that's your
Hey.
type.
Yeah, she cute. She's nice. I like the curls.
Thank
Like
you.
like the dress, the shoes. It's good toes. Yeah.
Thanks.
Hey,
Let's
hey,
go on
open
over
the
here.
chat.
Your name and age.
I'm
the toes.
Hadra. I'm 25 years old.
And Hadra, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I think you're super handsome. I love
These
the
little
outfit.
toes,
I
I
think
thought
it's again kind of like the last girl had said, just initial attraction.
Okay.
I think you're great. And then also like, I don't know if rapping is your full-time gig or just like a part-time thing.
Yeah, part-time right now.
Okay. You probably said that too. But I like don't know what comes with a rapper's lifestyle, but I feel like it's not good. And that's something that I'd be scared of.
Man, video vixens, bikini shoot, money everywhere. 2 a.m. music video shoots, 3 a.m. studio sessions.
Rapper, no. Yeah, I know somebody that.
You know
she
what
don't
come with
like
this?
rappers either.
Yeah, you know what
It's
come with
just
this.
It's not even what comes with it though. Like it's so,
It's the image that you have to.
It's not even that. It's just like, oh, you rap. You know what I'm saying? It's like you trying to be a rapper. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
with
It's that.
rapping, it's like
It's not even like an image or lifestyle. It's not that they like they're
Yes.
famous. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, you're trying to be a. How many struggling rappers do you know? You know what I mean?
exactly. Which I
Especially
think
as you
think
get
of
older, it's
as
like,
a
come
parent
on,
too.
dog.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
As a parent, like if you had a child who was rapping and they were not like A-list, B-list, or C-list, would you go around telling other people, "Yeah, my son, he raps"?
You know what I mean? Like, look at Lexi. Anytime you tell me you want to be a rapper, I'm done and checked out. You feel me? Because it gets to a point. It's like, all right, it's nothing wrong with having
Yeah.
hobbies and doing stuff for fun and stuff. But it's like, man, I rap. It's like, come on, dog.
So if you do enjoy making music and you're not necessarily banking on it being a career thing, but you wouldn't be opposed to it, what is the best way for you to verbalize that? Or should you just not even verbalize it?
That you rap.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's part of your life, you got to verbalize it, but you just be specific. Like, are you trying to rap and become famous?
I don't
Do
think you
just
can say
enjoy
it. I
making
don't think
music?
you can say
I had
it
a
at all.
teammate in college. I had a teammate in college that just like making music. He wasn't trying to be big. He used to record songs in our apartments.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Some of my teammates would jump on the songs, nice songs. He would just record, like email them to people and stuff, just for fun. You know, if you do that, cool. But like, it's just I think when people say like, I'm a rapper, it's automatically a thought like, he's trying to become big. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, it's a grind, right? And it can be interesting when you're looking for a relationship too, unless they just are head over heels for you, that you just kind of bring that up and it's not something that is going to be on the back of your mind for sure.
Yeah, nothing wrong with making music,
too,
but
but
you
you're
know,
great.
it's
You're
just
super
kind of the stigma.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So what about a rapper's lifestyle? Like,
I feel like they're always in the club and there's always like females around them. And maybe there is a rapper out there that be listening to like podcasts.
Depending on what you're
and
rapping about,
staying
too.
in the crib, but I don't know of any personally, but you did say that it's your
Podcast and staying in the crib.
That's
That's the type of rap you're going to listen to.
You be in the club, like she said?
Everybody be in the club. Everybody
Nah,
be
not
in the club.
everybody. Not everybody.
no, but yeah. All right. Now, she's someone that's your type.
She's cute. She looks nice. Yeah, I understand everything she's saying though.
Thank you. Your name and age?
Sade, and I'm 24.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, Sade, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Just first impression. I thought the pants were kind of flashy. Just not my style.
Okay,
Just personally, just not my style. But you have a nice haircut.
I appreciate
So
it.
she said the pants are kind of flashy. You can change the pants.
I've heard
And
that
I'm not
on-
going to draw a comparison to what my boy said, but the pants can change.
I've heard people say that on the show though. Like, I didn't like I'm looking for more of this look on my guy. And a guy being like, I wear that look. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Imagine you got a bunch of clothes in your closet and then whatever you choose to wear on the show, somebody doesn't like it. And it's like, I want this look. And like, man, I usually wear that look, but I want something else today. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why it's always interesting with this stuff. Because it's like, you never know what's going to turn somebody off. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? So.
Get away. Come on.
Nice haircut and
Okay.
nice smile.
360.
No, Sade, someone that's your type.
I love the outfit. I would respectfully no. I'm not really attracted to her, but yeah, you look nice though. I love the pink. Thank you. Love the pink nails with the white. Yeah.
Thank you.
Chat doesn't like the toe talk.
Back.
They on the
So we
toes.
do
The
have
guys on the
3
toes too
balloons
much.
left
They don't like
popped.
that.
Go ahead and ask.
He been
our remaining
complimenting the
ladies a
feet, though.
question.
Yeah.
Where's everybody from? And if I was to ask a person who knows you, what would they say your best quality is about you?
Okay, name and age first, and then the answer to those questions.
My name is Morgan. I'm 24.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I'm from LA, and they would probably say I'm really creative.
Okay.
Yeah.
You like draw? What kind of creativity do you do?
I just like pick up random hobbies. Like I just started crocheting. Like
Okay.
I did my own quick weave, just watching YouTube tutorial. Like I just
Like you did the one you got on there, because if so, that's fire.
Okay.
Let's go
Just
over
picking it
here.
up quickly
Your
is
name and
dope.
age and the answer to those questions.
Hi, I'm Naila. I'm 25.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I think it's my humor.
Okay.
It's a very distinct humor though. So like, so
I want to hear a joke.
not dark humor,
She
but
started
maybe like
laughing.
shocking. Like, oh, you wouldn't expect that out of me.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I get that.
And then also, where are you from?
Oh, I'm back and forth from Georgia and Colorado.
Got it.
It's a long
And your
school
name and
long
age and the
distance.
answer to those questions.
Hi, I'm Brianna. I'm 24.
Nice to meet you.
I'm from Dallas, Texas,
Okay.
and my friends would describe me as very transparent. I'm very
She look like most
honest
deaf.
with people in a nice way, but I can be very blunt. So
Okay. Got you.
Like a straightforward queen. All right. So kind of to flip it on over to you, like what would your friends, what's one characteristic they would say about you?
Got
I'm
bars.
dependable. I guess if you need me for anything, you want me to show up for you, I'm always there. You can call me. I'll be there.
Cool. So I'm now going to hand you a pick.
It don't matter about the weather, man, because my boy, he got that
And I'm
leather,
gonna have you
man.
pop one balloon.
Okay.
You know what's funny about when the person gets the pop?
All right.
Why I feel like he did it like a little like a little Steve Nash pop. He walked towards the girl in the white and then kind of hit her from the side.
I'm gonna see if it happens, but it's something interesting. I think it's funny when somebody pops. But let's see. Let's see what the.
So why did you have your balloon unpops for him?
I just wanted to hear him out.
But is he someone that's your type?
I don't think I have a type. I just, if you look good, you look good. If I like your personality, then I
Okay.
like your personality. So
I like that. That type question to get
So
people
why'd
in
you end up
trouble.
popping her balloon?
Just out of the 3, I think I'm attracted to those 2 except her. Okay. Yeah.
Except her? Oh.
Thank you. All right. We've got 2 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
What was a toxic trait that you once had that you
Smith.
worked on?
You said what?
You got them Kenny Smith.
Okay. Let's start there and come back.
And them leathers.
Okay, let's
Is he a little bow-legged too?
Yeah,
I
you
would
got
say
them
that
Kenny
toxic
Smith
trait I used
a
to
little
have
bit.
was that I was very clingy. I learned that I have an anxious attachment style.
All right.
So I've dealt with the way that I overcame that was just by becoming more confident, by working on myself.
Why you laughing,
by
bruh?
being in the gym, by reading more books. I read
Chat.
a book called Becoming Emotionally Whole, and it gave me a lot of insight on how to deal with that and how to overcome that. So that would be my old toxic trait.
Got it.
Maybe it's the pants with the combination of the Kenny.
And let's hear from you
Yeah.
over here.
Hi.
Not me, dog.
Unfortunately, I used to be a little mean, but I'm working on it.
You low down, bro.
You know, I kind of noticed like I was, saying things that probably weren't the nicest. So
Right.
Give me an
but I
example.
feel like I'm way better now.
Okay.
I definitely would ask.
All right.
I want to know. I
You
want
ladies
an
wanna hear
example.
his? Yeah? All right, what about yours?
I think at one point I used to
If you break up with me, I'm
be
gonna put you in
like
a song.
sometimey, if that makes sense. Like I don't feel like I have to hit the person up every day or not give reassurance. So
Oh, okay.
I think I've
Told you.
said
I
I knew it was coming.
Did he say something? He said prior to, right? I thought he said
I knew the pop was coming. I knew it.
she wanted to be hit up every day.
I'm just saying something like this when you're selling yourself, right? Saying something like that is a red flag. So I knew a pop was coming.
It's a setup question though. It's a good question.
He didn't have to say that.
But
So you
then
saying
you
a
want him-
setup question? He didn't have to say that.
Well, unless that's the best worst toxic.
But yeah, now I changed.
Okay.
I'm different now.
You think the girl with the anxious attachment pop?
Let's go over
She gonna
here.
need to hear
Let's see
from
why
you.
she ended
I mean,
up
it was only
popping.
2
Why'd
levels.
you end
Hear
up
from you.
popping?
So
Yeah.
that was actually something that I used to get upset about in previous relationships was not having someone that
thought you said you was
wouldn't
getting
talk
better,
to me
though.
every day or just wouldn't give me that reassurance that you mentioned. So that would be a problem for me. I know you said that that's something that you've like fixed, but that would be like a deal breaker for me.
Okay.
I mean, he fixed it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hold on, no. This the problem. He might have said he fixed his, but you didn't fix what you said you was fixing.
He should have led with like, I'm not like that. Well, or he shouldn't even said it.
He
if
did
it's
lead
something
with
that's
that.
fixed, he shouldn't even said it.
No. But if he's being honest, he's saying something that he's dealt with the same way she brought up something that she was previously dealing with, which she's probably not previously dealing with. She's probably still dealing with that. I don't know, but hey, I feel you. Don't waste each other's time.
You're popping on his past. Isn't that the question?
How long did it take to fix that?
Golly, it's over. He's still thinking about that last part. That's the one he
Everybody done popped. So that's
he
why.
said nothing.
He said,
green. Oh, that's the one I wanted.
He's sick.
Hey, he's sick about that mint green popping, bro.
So I said the
He
random
said,
pop.
why I had to waste my time talking to you right now? I could have been home with that mint green.
Nah, the random pops be the funniest. I'm telling you, the random pops, and then when people come out, as soon as
But
they
they
walk
get
out, bop, bop.
They get to thinking. They're like, no, he gonna look like Kermit the Frog when he turned 50.
Chill out.
I'm out of here.
What if she go to Mint Green and she said, it's the knock knees. I mean, it's the
asked
Kenny Smith
how long did
legs.
it take you
I
to
just can't
fix
do
that?
it.
I'm not gonna lie, I was stuck in my ways. But like once the relationship is over, you do some reflecting. Like a year and a half.
Okay.
You know?
I ain't gonna lie. He should have said
All right. Now she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, she look good. Nice complexion. Yeah. For sure.
You want the balloon back or are we
Thank
straight on
you.
that?
You should have asked.
Why gender popping your balloon?
Let's hear it.
I'm so sorry. I gave the outfit a pass, but the sometimesiness, and you live in New York, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in LA, so.
I am too.
Oh. He wanted to be, though. He wanted to
So,
be.
you know, you're not there. I'm messaging you. Nothing, like, you know.
Yeah, I got it.
What if I start blowing up your phone, and then what?
I'm gonna answer.
Did you say you may answer?
I'm gonna answer.
Oh.
I'm gonna
No,
answer.
ain't no mate. Stop playing with him, Arlette.
He's changed. That's what he said.
I thought I said something that you got over.
They holding that man passed against him.
But
You're gonna pass on.
Get that balloon
He
back.
worked on it though. It's no. He
He said,
no
"Hey."
longer is sometimes. He's
want
always.
that
Look at it, look at it, look at it.
Always you. Okay, always you.
yeah.
He said, get that balloon back.
You want the balloon back?
No.
Oh, all right. Sorry.
He's sick.
No,
Look.
she's someone that's your
Sick.
Yeah, she's beautiful. She's a baddie.
Thank you.
Oh man, yeah, that's a tough crowd. But
Look. He said, you want your balloon back? He was looking like this. He said, yeah. He took a piece of yeah. He said, yeah, she beautiful. She a baddie.
She's a baddie.
Then he said, once you hit one of these, you know it's a dude. You hit one of these,
But he hit it being
Sick.
two girls in front
this
of her.
is
He
the universal
said,
dude.
"Oh."
This is the universal dude. Sick. That's what this means. Look at her. Man, I feel you, bro. Shouldn't have said it. You shouldn't have said you was sometimey, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
Even if you ain't sometimey no more. You
A
shouldn't
dude
have
saying baddie.
said she a baddie. He from New York.
Is that what the guys in New York? All my fellas in New York. Check me if I'm wrong. Do y'all call girls like baddies? I mean, bad.
I'm not from New York, so I just
She's a
know how they,
baddie?
you know, they
I know different lingo is different.
Yeah.
She's a baddie. That's the new one for me.
that is all the balloons popped, unfortunately. But thank you so much
he's
for coming
sick about
on.
mint.
Let's give it up for him, ladies.
He's sick by mint green.
Thank you.
Hey, Nakia, you low down. Nakia said he needed it. And I gotta highlight this comment real quick. I gotta highlight this one. Nakia said, hey, what you say, Nakia? You said he needed this L for growth.
He said she a
He needed
baddie.
this L for growth. Hey, chat, y'all gotta calm down. That's crazy. That's crazy. I also want to highlight real quick for those of y'all tuning in live, man. Keep it appropriate. No cussing. No, even the abbreviation, nothing like that. Outside of that, y'all have fun. Let's go on to the next one.
All
He's a
right, let's
baddie.
go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Joseph.
Joseph, how old are you?
I'm 25.
And what do you do?
I'm
Why
a
she,
healthcare consultant.
bro? Why she? When she pops it, she's wow. Why she doing it like that? It's the wrinkly thing. It's still messing with her.
I mean, how do you remember how old she is?
Not a toddler to be popping a balloon that loud.
Either
she is fine
she
that
gonna
balloon
either
up.
say she just don't like, she find him attractive, or he's too young, or something. It's gonna be something like that.
That's
Gotta be.
cool. Why did the balloon pop have to be so aggressive?
Sometimes I saw a dude put it on the ground and then jump.
I ain't seen nothing like that.
You feel me?
I ain't seen nothing like that. Bro.
So
jumping on the balloon. Last episode, I seen a dude put the balloon behind his back and pop it. Now he's doing
I
a magic
seen a
trick
dude.
with
As soon as the girl walked out, he said, "Boom!"
Whatever episode you're talking about, y'all have to let me know in the chat. I have to see that one.
Hey, bro.
I have to see whatever that was.
For fun?
I'm pretty adventurous. I like doing different stuff like bowling, skydiving, hiking, stuff like that.
All right.
Yeah.
And now, what do you look for in a woman?
It's a woman who's adventurous, kind, nurturing, someone who I can connect with on spiritually, physically, mentally. Yeah.
Okay. And what are some deal breakers?
Deal breakers, I would say women who has a lot of kids, people who smoke, vape. I don't really smoke like that. And then
like that or
someone
at
who
all?
just, doesn't like to have a good time.
All right.
Has a bad attitude on life. Yeah.
All right. So we did get a pop balloon. Let's go on over there and see why she ended up popping.
For sure.
All right. Let's start with your name and age.
My name is
Oh, you
Sade,
tall?
and I'm 24.
Okay.
Somebody
And
said they
Sade,
gonna
why'd
say
you end up
not
popping your
tall.
balloon?
Oh, she younger
Just
than him?
first impression, I do not like tattoos at all. I
Oh,
noticed that right away.
interesting.
Not my style. But nice.
You got the whole
shirt
tiger
and
on
nice
his
fit.
right arm.
Really clean. Yes.
All right. Now, is Sade someone that's your type?
Nah, she cool. I like her outfit. It's nice. Like you got the white outfit with the heels look nice. I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Okay. Let's head back.
Being able to get rejected
So
and be
we do
polite is
still
a,
have quite a few
I like
balloons
seeing that,
left
bro.
unpopped. So let me hand you a pick.
All right, cool.
Have you hang on to that, and I'm gonna have you pop 2 balloons.
All right, no problem. Let's see.
You finna kill somebody with that toothpick.
By the way, all y'all look beautiful. Like,
Yes,
it's just,
they
I got
do.
pop balloons. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Okay, and then one more.
Let's see.
Okay, let's start with the
Nah,
first one. You
the
ended up
delayed
popping.
pop
Let's
hurts.
start with your name and age.
Sometimes
Hi.
maybe it's me. Sometimes I'll be thinking when that first pop don't work, it be the Lord saying, "My son, I don't think about this." Maybe that's just that
I'm
intrusive
Brianna, I'm
thought.
24.
Okay, and Brianna, why was your balloon unpopped?
I think that he's very handsome, and I wanted to hear him out.
Okay, and why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Just the attraction level. Like she looks. I like her outfit. Just attraction level wasn't there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
And over here, your name and age.
I'm Naila, and I'm 25.
All right, and Naila, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
Again, just wanted to hear him out, get to know him.
Okay, alrighty. So, why'd you end up popping hers?
Again, attraction level. But I really like the outfit. It's nice. Yeah,
Thank you.
You guys really came out today. Yeah, I appreciate that.
That's what's up. He handling it well. See, that's what you do.
All
Even
right,
though you
you've got 4
popping, still
balloons
compliment
left
him. You know what I mean?
unpopped. Go
Keep
ahead
it
and ask these
attraction
ladies
level.
a question.
Yeah, just keep it cool. You know.
What's a fun day look like for you guys? Like if you had an off day, you have to worry about, spending money. Like what would you do?
Okay, let's start down there and come back up. Okay. Let's have your name and age first, and then the answer to this question.
Hi, I'm Hadra. I'm 25.
Hadra?
A fun day for me. So
She
I'm
like to
from
talk.
Rochester, Minnesota. It's kind of like a medium-sized town or city, I guess you could say. There's not like an incredible amount of things to do. So for us, one thing that we enjoy is like driving up to the cities and doing really cool stuff. So it's wintertime, obviously, in Minnesota. I'm actually gonna go like ice skating, which I know that sounds like so lame, but it's like this huge rink. And well, I guess it's like, instead of being like circular, it's like kind of like.
Yapper. Come on.
I want to hear what you got. I want to hear what you got to say, but can I hear what you got to say? Can you get to the point?
You feel me? It's like she one of the people who just can't talk because she gonna get the branching off and the detail.
She feel like she don't give
it's
enough
like
details.
an ice skating rink and it's like 10 minutes from my house.
Like you
and then
just
it's
icing it.
circular,
It's
and then it's
cold.
ice and it's cold and then the weather's just right. And like, bro,
just keep on
my
playing, bro.
You can
God.
imagine. So me and my friends like literally just love to make basically something out of nothing in the city that we're in. So a fun day for me
coulda
would
said
honestly
that.
be to like get the gym out of the way and then hang out with my girls and do something like that, like go up to the cities and go ice skating.
Okay, I never been in snow, but that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
where are you from?
I'm from Florida.
Florida? Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Somebody said she gotta learn how to land the plane.
Thank you. All right, your name and age and the
She
answer
took
to
up
this
like
question.
3 girls'
I'm
time.
Janaya. I'm 25. A fun day for me would be going to the coffee shop. I like to walk the trail. I am from Dallas, so I tend to do trail walks.
How you feel about that Luca
Really
trait?
like, design. I'm also a graphic designer, so it's something that I do for fun. Yeah.
And your name
She
and
seems
age
like a
and answer to
person
this
that I could
question.
see one of the people at the fair sketching pretty quickly and easily. You know what I mean?
You said she easy to draw, bro.
That's
She look easy to draw. Is that what you said?
like she just seems like somebody who I can see them drawing or sketching.
You
I don't know
said
if-
she look easy to draw.
All right,
bro.
bro. I don't know
My
what you
name's
got
Hannah.
going
I'm
on.
23
what you just
years old,
said.
And I'm pretty simple. Like, you don't have to do anything like extravagant, but I like beach picnics. Those are cute. Roller skating, ice skating even. That's pretty cool. As long as you don't fall. Yeah, I have trauma behind that, but
I ain't gonna lie. If
pretty
you
simple
don't want to fall,
dates,
don't go
like,
to the ice skating rink.
for us to get to talk and actually get to know each other, dinner dates aren't specifically my favorite, just because we're trying to eat at the same time trying to talk. But yeah,
I think it's less about him not following. You don't trip
And over
me.
here, your name and age and the answer to his question.
My name is Morgan. I'm 24. I'm from LA, so I love Disneyland. So I would say that's a really fun day for me.
Are you in
Maybe some
Florida?
oysters.
Hey, does she have a? I'm not saying it matters too much. Does she have something that's like making her waist like tighter? You see that underneath? Is it called a corset or something? What do they call it?
Look like it's something under there, but
Is it like one of them? I'm just saying like because I've been seeing some of them. I've seen a few videos on TikTok and
Somebody said
Facebook.
waist trainer, yes.
And like some of them, you'll be like this, and then it end up having you know what I'm saying, looking like a pencil. That's okay.
She definitely got on that.
Okay, all right. Cool. It's just I can see the lines through the dress. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
LA. Yeah, so
I didn't know if it like if you open, it's gonna be like open a fridge or if it's just.
Yeah, so LA has Disneyland.
Maybe.
Florida
I don't
has
know.
Disney
That's why I
World.
put my hands up because I stay away
And
from
then we did get a pop balloon.
commenting on stuff.
Let's go on
like
over
that. I
here.
don't-
Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
She definitely got a waist trainer.
Honestly, I just didn't really feel like no chemistry. Yeah, that was really it.
Yeah, no problem. I feel that.
Okay, but you did have it unpopped for a little bit of time. Why so?
Just wanted to hear you out a little bit more about you. That was really it.
All right. And now she's
It's
someone
like
that's
when-
your type.
Yeah, she look nice. I like your outfit.
Thank
Appreciate it.
you.
All right, no problem.
Thank you.
She lost attraction fast, didn't she?
All righty.
And that's
We've
the
got
thing.
3
Some of them
ladies
aren't
left.
attracted off. Like they
Some
know
chicks
off
that are
rip as soon as they
popping.
walk
Her
in.
whole
Let me just
energy
have you
changed
ask
though.
But sometimes they want to hear him talk a little
What's
bit.
a healthy
you know.
relationship look like to you guys?
Okay. A healthy relationship. What does that look like to you?
Greens, beans, potatoes.
proper communication. I'm on the spot. I'm sorry.
Somebody said that's her. I remember they said that's her phone voice.
Think of,
It does sound like that's not a voice
nice,
on
you know, providing. Yeah.
Okay. You
That
said
customer
providing?
service voice,
Okay,
bro.
cool. All right, cool.
Yeah, it is.
Over
1-800.
So I agree
Father
with her.
love.
Like, communication is a big thing with like a healthy relationship.
Hey, Shotty, you can't keep taking everybody's answers. First you said, hey, I like what Shotty said about the ice skate. Now you saying I want her answer too. Hey, Shotty, hey.
She got to be original, bro.
That's all I'm saying.
I also think like physically healthy is like a good thing as well. Like, I go to the gym, so it would be nice if my partner is also physically fit.
I think my boy live in the
and
gym.
then also is inspiring me to eat healthy as well. I'm originally from the Virgin Islands, so we don't have like a lot of fast food restaurants like it does up here. So
You got
up
like
here,
a meal plan you do, or like how that works?
yeah, so I try to cook like on my off days, and then I just like meal prep for the week. So like I'll have food for like lunch, and then when I get home. But yeah.
All right. No
Nice.
problem.
Thank you. All right, and our last lady over here.
So, excuse me.
Story time.
I feel like a healthy relationship would be somebody who
Please
I could
don't
feel
talk too
comfortable
much.
with when there is an argument. I feel like arguments are inevitable. You guys are going to have days where maybe you've lost a little bit more sleep, or maybe there's something that
Lexi
the other
said, "Here we
person
go."
said that didn't exactly settle with you. And I think just like somebody I can feel comfortable saying, like, hey, like that pissed me off, or
Pop the
even him
balloon and
coming to
find
me
a
saying,
combo.
hey, like, why didn't you care about this one thing that maybe like sports, for example, I know nothing about that. So I don't know, maybe if I like missed a game or something that he really wanted to watch with me, that really looks like a healthy relationship. Also, like enjoying each other's time, whether that be like going out with each other or staying at home. I feel like that is so healthy to be able to just like enjoy
was
the
him,
little
I'd be,
moments,
bah.
like waking up together.
Hey, I like how when she gets excited, her voice starts going up like this, and then if you understand,
I don't
it's
like
really
it.
good. And it's
You
not
like it?
really
I
like
know.
that. I know.
I know.
Ice skating. Oh, this
Oh my God. It's going my mouth. If I was him, mid talk.
Things like that.
You ain't that cutthroat, bro. You would,
Alrighty, I am gonna.
you keep
have
on playing. I'm gonna
Why'd
put
you
you
pop her
on
balloon?
the show.
Why'd you pop her balloon?
Whenever
Oh, she
you're
talks too
ready.
much. You know.
I know.
I can't deal with that for 2 more years.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
All right. So why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I like his body. Yeah, he's tall.
Okay. Did you like the things he said as well?
Appreciate it. Thank you.
So why'd you end up popping her balloon?
What's up, Lil Rob? Appreciate
I'm
you.
just going off the answers, just trying to see, what I vibe with more. But yeah, you definitely attractive. Appreciate you.
Thanks.
Keeping your balloon.
All right. So we've got 2 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
He took a step back.
Think of an answer.
Please don't ask her a question. Good.
Oh,
grief.
but she
Ladies,
answered
you have a
already.
question for him?
Answer.
You do? Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
go
go over
ahead.
here.
Do you have any specific religious beliefs?
I'm Christian.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm the best Christian. I'm still working on, following, God and becoming, better version of myself. I don't go to church every Sunday, but if it's something, that that you want to do, I definitely, I could do that.
Okay, cool.
Well, I feel like as a man that in the leadership role, you set that tone. Now, of course, your significant other wife could help you do that as well. But ultimately, if you're gonna be the leader in the household, you know what I'm saying. Influence can come on both sides, but it'd be good if it comes
Do
from
you
yours
have
too.
any Caribbean heritage or anything outside of America per se?
Oh no, I'm full American. I'm black. I'm just black.
I'm just asking because you say you're from Florida. That's where I live as well.
Oh, okay.
But there's a lot of Caribbean people in Florida, whether it's Haitians, Jamaicans,
Oh, okay.
It came out a little bit when she said
back home
that.
where I'm from. So
Oh yeah, I'm from Jacksonville. Where you from?
right now I'm staying in Port St. Lucie, but
okay,
I went to school in Davie.
Not too far. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go down over here. Any questions here? Okay.
I have a few, yeah.
Go your
First,
girl, boy.
I
Go your girl.
forgot, but what do you do for work?
I'm a healthcare consultant.
Okay, what does that mean?
So I do sales. I can't say the company that I work for, but
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
I do sales or whatever.
Got you. Is that full time?
Yeah, it's
like
my
5 days a
full-time
week
job.
type vibe?
Yeah, five times a
Okay.
week. Yeah.
Do you ever work more or less than that?
We got a specific season where we're pretty busy, so I
Okay.
might do 6 or 7 days, but just.
What are you doing?
Sorry.
You get
Okay, so
you can't talk this much and then pop because my boy said he's employed. What are you doing? So my boy say occasionally he has to put in some overtime. Oh, sorry.
Let's hear what she gonna say.
What can she possibly say that makes sense after that?
She seems really picky and really
What can you
talkative and
possibly
really,
say?
Oh my God! I just feel like overtime. Let's just see what she got to say.
I don't know what can be said, bro.
I'm an entrepreneur myself.
Yeah.
I just got into content creation too, so that's been taking a lot of my time. But I can't do 6-7 days a week.
Oh, okay.
I'm kind of.
It's only 3 months though, low key.
Oh,
If you're a
okay.
content
I
creator, that's
understand.
like an everyday thing,
maybe I
though.
popped too soon, but
You did because you talk too much.
Yeah, no. Hey, no, you could,
He
Sonny.
said
Don't get that back.
sometimes, not all the
Dude,
time.
that's true.
I gotta grind,
Maybe I should
man,
have asked you to
I want to take you
specify
out to a
first.
fancy dinner.
Yeah, instead of talking,
Golly.
let him talk. He
That's
already
the
said
point.
it's
That's
5 days
a
a
really
week.
good point. I do like to go out for fancy dinners. I can't lie. But yeah, not gonna lie. Just with being an entrepreneur, I think that there has been times where I've been working a lot, and that is such a deal breaker with relationships.
Yeah,
with
I feel
my
that.
relationships, they just tend to lag. Even with my personal life.
Okay, cool. Good for you.
It's just
Good
kinda
for you.
lacking
Good
in
for
a lot of
you.
things,
You
so
pop.
it's
Good for you.
kinda affected my mental health just a little bit. Maybe
Okay.
you know how to handle it better
Okay.
than I do, but
Okay.
it's coming from a
Okay.
conversation.
We
and
get
a
it.
little bit of
What they say?
bias from
Land the
what I do,
plane.
but it's
Land the
just a deal
plane.
breaker.
Land the plane. Land the plane.
No,
at
she's
this
someone
point.
that's your type.
Just crashed it.
She look good. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
you do too. You're so handsome.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
She's sweet, but she just talks too
Okay,
much.
we've got one.
Yeah,
balloon
but the
left
reason she
unpopped
popped the
over
balloon was
here.
dumb.
So now she's someone
Because she
that's your
talks too
type.
much.
Oh yeah, I really like her vibe, her her outfit. She's attractive. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let me bring you on up here with us. I'm gonna have you scoot on that way. You stand on this side of me. So, guys, any final question between the two of you before we determine if we have a match?
Yeah. Do you have any kids?
Nah, no kids.
Okay. And you asked
Do you want kids?
if I want kids. So I'm kind of like 50-50. I haven't really like made my complete decision yet. Like I'm 23. I'm just really waiting until I get a little bit older to make that decision.
You just ain't find the right guys.
Yeah.
Okay. No, you good? Any questions on your end?
Nah, no questions so far.
Okay. All right. Well, let me ask my final question then. Is it a yes for you for him?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Is it a yes for you?
I ain't
for
gonna
her?
lie. I don't like that.
We got a
No,
match.
I don't like that.
it.
I don't like that, bro.
either.
My boy said definitely. She said I think so.
I don't like it.
Go on and pop that for me.
Because look, if the roles were reversed, and it was the woman, and he said I think so, I want a man that's sure about himself.
Exactly.
Hey, bro.
Exactly. That ain't a match to me. That ain't a match.
I would have popped if I was him.
I'll take the mic.
Oh yeah.
And you guys can
Yeah.
go on off, make
I
some
want
noise for
my
them.
look. I want my woman to be sure.
Chat,
about
talk to me.
Yes,
Taking call-ins
definitely.
now for anybody who wants
I
to
want
come
him.
up.
You gotta say I want him. Yes,
I think so.
it's a match.
He said definitely.
Let's go.
He said definitely,
That's
bro.
what it's supposed to be. She said, I think so. I'm straight on you, shouter.
Exactly.
That'd have been me.
Exactly. Exactly.
Come on now.
Chat, talk to me, man. How y'all feeling about this one? How y'all feeling about this one? 1 second. Let me get my my chat back up so we can see. Nikki says you agree, but maybe she will be more sure after the first date. Okay. Okay.
I could see that.
I understand that. I mean, I understand that. I'm not sure why to waste his time.
Right. If you're not sure, why waste your time? I agree with that too.
All of those, man. All of those good
It
points.
could be I think so, like, we'll see. Or it just depends on how you can interpret
You had this
know
whole
what I mean?
time to think about that, though.
Yeah.
You had this whole time to think about that. Maybe we just giving some of the energy that old girl who was talking a lot should have got, though. But it's maybe it's not as bad as we think. But if I was him, yeah. It probably-
Watch her find somebody that want to talk too much. No, I don't see it happening. It might though. I don't know.
That
I
can't
ain't
both
seen
talk that much.
All right, let's bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Hey, my name is Steve.
Steve? How old are you?
Steve or Steve?
And what do you do?
I work from home in tech, software development.
Nice. Okay.
It
What are
sound
some
like
things that you do for
Steve.
fun?
He said Steve.
Some things I like to do for fun is like anything adventurous. So like I try new things. Like skydiving has been a thing for me too.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. My people tapping in. I'll try a lot. I'm straight on skydiving.
Steve.
I'm straight on that. Would you skydive?
Nah.
I'm straight on that. I like to do a lot of stuff too. I'm
but
straight on that.
Something, mess up, and I try to.
I just know me. I'm
And then
that
I'm
brother.
going full speed.
That's a
and
fact.
somebody's
Splat. No,
building the cars.
You'll be the type of dude to wake up, get up to.
Then there's no more streams. You know what I'm saying?
I just know me, bro, and I know people like y'all don't wish that on yourself. I'm that one guy who my harness is not gonna be strapped
You
on.
feel
all the
me?
way.
It be the one time you got a defect on yours, and it's like, it's over.
Exactly, but you ain't gonna have nothing to put in the casket.
You did your last, did your last stream. Look. What?
She kind of picky too. She kind of picky.
Oh, she done made a face.
Hold on, maybe let me go back to what he said because
What's she getting out?
And
Yeah,
what
we
do
got to
you
quit
do?
talking. Listen.
I work from home in tech, software
Steve.
development.
Nice. Okay. What are some things you like to do for fun?
Some things I like to do for fun is like anything adventurous. So like I try new things. Like skydiving has been a thing for me too.
Wow.
Anything adventurous, like I was saying before. Yeah.
Okay. What are the things you look for in a woman?
If you're just mean, I don't really like.
Oh, that's your deal breaker?
Yeah, that's a
okay.
deal
I mean,
breaker.
okay. What about
Something is
what
off.
do you look for in a woman?
What do I look for in a woman? Someone's fun.
Okay.
Someone that's caring. Someone that's nurturing as well too. You just gotta be a cool chick.
All right. Okay, so we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they're
Hey,
popping.
who pop?
Your name and age.
I'm Morgan and I'm 24.
How you doing?
Morgan, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
He looks really similar to my friend's boyfriend.
Hey, they in the chat frame.
it's crazy. What do you do?
So now, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she looks very nice. She's a nice young lady.
The boots, the shoes are crazy though.
Crazy, like good.
Couple more
Yeah, I
down
think they're
over
dope.
here. Your name and age, and why'd you end up popping your balloon?
My name's Hadra. I'm 25 years old, and I popped because your answers were just not specific enough for me.
They weren't long
I know
enough?
that's probably just like what came to mind, and you probably are super adventurous, but I just wanted to get to know you a little bit more. It also does seem that you are just a little timid, which again could be because we're doing the show and it's like really nerve-wracking, but I also would want somebody that maybe is like really outgoing and has a lot to say about themselves. So, but that's it. But you look super chic. I love like
You
the
can't
top
get
that
off
you
all
have
your
on,
thoughts,
and I
ma'am.
love a beard too, so you look really good.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Just one
All
of
right,
them.
now she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, she's real respectful. Like
Thank
she
you.
seems like a chill girl. Like I mean, is timid. I feel like everybody a little timid. I mean, like it's just the platform and everything. But you're a very nice girl. And,
That's an honest answer though. I feel like.
Yeah, he's
popping your
cool. He's
balloon.
cool.
You're welcome, I guess.
All right. Your name and age, and why'd you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Sade, and I'm 24.
Jalen said
and
fast forward
just
through her
first
part.
impression,
It's crazy. Hey,
not
sister,
a fan
gotta
of the
stick together.
chain, and then the bracelet.
She kind of picky.
She's
ain't she?
picky,
She's
dog.
picky, bro.
You can't have
has
no
good
except.
hair and features.
Okay.
She's
So-
The
strict.
chain, he can take the
she's
chain,
someone
out, the
that's your
chain
type.
straight.
Not a lot. You're a very lovely lady. I don't think I would like approach you just based off of like first initial attraction, but you do seem very nice. Like the way you talk and hold yourself. Your fit is pretty cool too. I no jewelry at all, so like I don't think you don't got like
You
nothing.
can't have no
so.
accessories, no tats, nothing. She's strict, dog.
Thank you.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. That first one broke her.
That's what they saying in the chat. Chat, is she broken?
I think that first one
Is she broken, chat?
She ready to get on up out of here, man. The guy for her is gonna be the guy who comes in, says, "Arlette, excuse me," and goes and just picks her up and walks off. That's the one she need.
Why she so hard on folks? You can't have a tat.
Imagine your
can't
day starting off the first thing in the morning. Good morning, Jalen. You got a wrinkly face. Oh, your whole day gonna be throat.
But you would think like she can't take that out on everybody though. Somebody
I think
might
she's
like
doing
her
the best she
wrinkly face.
can with the cameras, the lights, and everything rolling. She's holding it together as good as she can right now.
Somebody might like her the wrinkly face.
I understand that, but the first one,
Let's head back. We
can have an
have three
accessory on.
unpopped balloons. Go ahead and ask these remaining ladies a question.
All right. If you were to have one superpower, right? What would it be, and how would you use it?
they're gonna say,
benefit
"Oh
our
no, this
relationship?"
Negro likes anime."
Look, like Spice said, look, we not.
Start here with
said,
your
"This is
name
not
and age.
Cartoon
Childish.
Network."
Superpowers.
Hi, I'm Naila. I'm 25. That's like a interesting question. I guess teleportation, so
Look at
that
her.
I
She
can
had one though.
to you whenever I want to.
She
or-
had an answer.
That's fine.
She had an answer.
She gonna say, this is a child to girl to pop.
Name and
It's
age
a
and
childish
answer this
question.
question.
Hi,
We don't
I'm
have
Brianna.
superpowers, so I
I'm
just feel like the
24,
question could have been more realistic.
And a superpower that
What?
I would have would be to be invisible. So
wow,
I
wow.
can see what's going on when I'm not in the room.
Yeah.
No, she's still nope. She's still dealing with some stuff. She's still dealing with some stuff.
It is slick a childish question, I ain't gonna lie. For what this show is,
It's fun though.
yeah, but for what this show is though, what is answering this? What does it do as far as
It shows me your creativity, and it also shows me how if you. I'm gonna tell you, it's a few different things.
I mean, we
It's
can
a-
have an answer, but
I'm not saying it's
what
the
is it?
best question I've ever heard, but I'm not
You
gonna
can
knock
use
it.
it to okay.
Yeah, the invisibility thing, no, and I can never leave my. You gonna want my phone every day, huh? Yeah.
How would I use that to benefit our relationship? I'm not sure.
It ain't to benefit it. That's the crazy part about it.
I mean, so you said to be invisible?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because people act different when you're not around. So if you want to see somebody's true colors, you want to see how do they handle themselves in an environment when you're not there. So
Yeah, I like that answer for sure.
Maybe in a relationship, you could be invisible. Maybe you hear something he wants, you go get it.
yeah, if you go out with the boys, I might be invisible and see what you
No,
Nosy.
no,
She's not trying to
no,
make this relationship
no,
better.
no, bro.
Thank you. Let's go here. Your name
She gonna
and
say,
age
"Go
and
play
why'd
with
you
your
end up
mama, not
popping your
me."
balloon.
I'm Janaya. I'm 25. I popped my balloon because I feel like you could have asked a more deeper question that had more
What'd I
substance
say?
to it.
I
like,
knew it.
what's
Yep.
your background? Do you believe in God?
But
know,
you
to
can
get
ask
to
me that
know
when
us
it's
on a
your
more
turn,
personal
though.
level. Yeah.
She gonna say, I agree.
Surprised
But why?
that you
He
didn't
popped
have
it
your
so
balloon
distractingly though.
What? Just wanted to hear more about him. I
She gonna
love
say,
fashion and I
yep.
like what you have on. So yeah.
Okay. Now she's
That's
someone
a
that's your type?
distracting pop.
Yeah, you look like a very.
Cause she was real enough to
lovely,
say it, and
respectful girl, so,
the one next to her gonna be
I
like,
would
I
say
agree.
she's somebody that would be my type. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Why'd you end up popping your
Watch.
balloon?
The only reason why I popped my balloon was because whenever you asked me that last question, I noticed he kept staring at her on the side. Like whenever you came up to like, what's the name and age, he kept staring. Like we weren't making eye contact.
Everything she says exudes like what she just previously mentioned. The attachment issues.
I mean, they competing. It's competitive. Women are competitive, but this is a competitive.
But
setting.
all of her
Especially if it's a guy
answers
they like.
correlate to what she says she got over. She's not got over that.
Everybody got trauma, bro. She gotta go see. She gotta get that worked out.
You sitting here telling me you want to sneak on me and the boys, and I'm getting in trouble just to look to see what the next person who popped the balloons gonna say.
I've seen something like that happen on a different episode too.
And they actually were honest about why they did that.
They asked him if he had a. They asked the dude if he had a roster like of women, and one of the ladies popped, and she was like, "I want you all for me," and he was just sitting there like, "Oh, I don't even know you. We on the show. I don't know if I like you."
He
You know
kept it
what
a
I'm
bean
saying?
like that?
Huh?
He kept it a bean like that?
I don't think he said that, but it was just like,
Oh, that was the thought
It
process.
was just kind of like, I mean, I'm being real. He was just like, you know what I'm saying? So
Man.
Contact at first, so I was just like,
I feel like I was looking you in your eye the whole time, to be honest.
no, like you kept looking at her.
No. It's time for investigation time. It's time to investigate.
She's hurt.
Let's investigate, bro. Now let's investigate. Let's see if she did. If he did.
So you said to be invisible?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was one glance.
I feel like
'cause
I ain't gonna
people act
lie.
different
The
when
pause
you're
it.
not around.
Now, Chat said he sums off with him. He's kind of like, look at him. He's not like.
His eyes are just
His eyes are kind of all over the place a little bit, just open. He kind of seems like he's looking everywhere. I mean, look how big his eyes are. He's looking at her. He might look off into space. He might,
So you don't think it was just?
It's just his vibe. He seems like a cool dude. You feel me? But it's just. It seems like he's.
It's different. Live dating on TV when everybody's watching.
It's just
and
like seems like his mind is going to different places. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Because just watch him.
It was one glance there.
So if you want to see somebody's true colors, you want to see how do they handle themselves in an environment when you're not there.
He's paying attention to her.
Look.
I like that answer for sure.
Maybe in a relationship, you could be
He's
invisible.
paying attention to her.
Maybe you hear something he wants, you
Look.
go get it.
Yeah, if you go out with the boys, I might be invisible and see what
Look.
she's
She's trying to be nosy. She's not trying to make this relationship better.
There's a slight glance right there.
Thank you. Let's go here. Your name and age and why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Janaya.
She thinking about it right now. She thinking about it. Huh?
Look, and she popping.
When I was looking down, was he looking at me?
25.
Yeah, I don't think it was that
popped
serious.
my balloon because I feel like you could have asked a
She
more
thinking about it right now.
deeper question that had more substance to it.
She making up a story in her head right now about something that did not happen.
What's your background? Do you believe in God? To get to know us on a more personal level.
Nah, she doing too much.
Alrighty. So prior to that, you did have your balloon unpopped, though. Why so?
Just wanted to hear more about him. I love
Okay, fast
fashion
forward
and
a
I
little
like
bit,
what you
'cause
have
he-
on. So, yeah.
Okay. Now
Cause
she's
she
someone
did.
that's your type?
Yeah, you look like a very lovely, respectful girl. So I would say she is somebody that would be my type. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. All right, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
The only reason why I popped my balloon was because whenever you asked me that last question, I noticed he kept staring at her on the side. Like whenever you came up to like what's the name and age, he kept staring. Like we weren't making eye contact at first, so I was just like,
I feel like I was looking you in your eye the whole time, to be honest.
No, like you kept looking at her.
No.
All right.
Yeah.
Now she's someone that's your
Nah,
type?
leave that alone,
Yeah,
bro.
like I said, like very young lady, respectful. She doesn't seem mean at all. So like, yeah.
All right, thank you. So we do have our one unpopped balloon over here. So is she someone that's your type?
Why did it freeze?
Why did that?
One unpopped balloon over here. So is she someone that's your type?
He said, nah, bro.
And why not?
He said,
Nah, hey, y'all not finna set me up. That's what he
said,
said, man.
Why he say nah, bro?
Because he's struggling with trying to be nice at the same time.
I know,
it's
but
like,
it's just how he wants
I'm not
to move it
walking out with
on.
her.
He said, no.
He couldn't look her in the eye when he said it.
He could have just been like, no.
I think he was struggling with trying to be nice.
I know. That's what makes it so funny. He said, no, bro. funny.
Man.
Gotta be honest on here.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, the initial attraction is always like a thing for me as well too. And, yeah, that's probably about it. Other than that, you do seem like you have great energy. So
Thank you.
Okay. So you did have your balloon unpopped. Why so?
He's very handsome.
Okay.
Very handsome.
thank you.
And,
Appreciate
you're
you
welcome.
a lot.
And yeah, I like the hair, the outfit.
Jerry curl.
And I kind of like shy guys a little bit too. So,
Oh,
that's why.
she liked him, bruh.
Thank you.
She
So
like
that is all the balloons
four of 'em.
popped,
She like most of them.
but thank you so much for coming. Let's give it up for him, ladies.
Stiff.
Thank you.
Dang.
It's a lot of no pulls today, man.
All right, let's
Shout
go
out
ahead
to
and bring
get that
out our
camera off
next
me.
single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Chike.
Chike, how old are you?
26.
26?
Yeah.
And what do you do?
I'm a law student.
Oh, all right, all right. You just
yeah,
started, you're
uh-huh.
almost done.
I graduated in May, actually.
Oh, you're almost
yeah,
done.
Big 3L, Big 3L.
Congrats.
Yeah.
All right, so what are some things you like to do for fun?
Listen to jazz.
He
I just
look
watch
like he
movies,
plays some jazz,
go
too,
on
yeah.
walks, things like that. Yeah, very chill guy. Yeah.
He look
And
like a
what are some things you look
jazz
for in a woman?
type of cat.
Someone who's honest, someone who's understanding, someone who's God-fearing, has a good relationship with God. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers, kids.
You give 'em unk
cigarettes. Not a relationship with God. Someone's vindictive, and that's about it. Yeah.
Kids in general,
All right, so we
just
did get some
currently who
pop
has kids outside of
Let's
you.
go on over there, see why they ended up
He wasn't
popping. Your
specific.
name and age.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, I'm Morgan and I'm 24.
Nice to meet you, Morgan.
Morgan, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I love the fit.
Thank you.
Like your face is cute.
Thank you.
It's just the Neo hat, but other than that, you're
Neo like multiple of them, don't it?
Like, Neo the singer?
like so.
I think he wears like little flat brim hats, though, right?
He wears some of these.
Okay, my bad.
He look like Drew Holiday a little bit too, though.
Neo hat. Okay.
So now is Morgan someone that's your type?
She is good height, nice smile and everything like that. Very pretty.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's the Neo
Let's go down over here. Your name and
She
age.
still got our balloon on.
Hi, my name is Brianna. I'm 24.
Nice to meet you, Brianna.
And Brianna, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
It was just the outfit. That was the only reason. I really liked your answers, though.
Outfit. Okay, got you.
Yeah, thought he put it on.
It's smooth. I think it's a nice outfit.
Kind of like Bobby Brown, like 80s, 90s.
I got you.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
She is. She's very attractive. I like her tattoo. Was that tattoo or henna?
It's tattoo.
Tattoo. I like tattoo. Yeah.
What is a henna?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's go down here. Your name and age, and why'd you end
Did
up
the
popping your
girl
balloon?
pop at the end because she doesn't like tattoos and she just heard him say he likes that tattoo?
I don't know. We'll see. She picky, bro.
I'm Janiyah, 25. It was the hat.
He can take that off.
I have hair. No, I don't got a haircut. I don't got a haircut. But
Hey, be careful, brother. Be careful. You take that off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Other
Did she
than
just pop right next to
I
it, too?
think you're put together very well. So
Appreciate you. The hat's crazy. Okay.
Man.
That's the hat. I thought the hat would be a deal break. Okay, that's cool.
It is a deal breaker.
It is.
They're
Yeah.
both-
Oh, it is. No, you're right about that, brother.
Okay.
All right.
That makes sense.
Now, she's someone that's your type.
Not really. No.
I think he got the KD under there.
And why not?
Just initial attraction. That's it. Yeah.
He might, bro.
You got that KD
So
under
he ain't
there.
got a cut.
Thank you.
Your name and age.
Hi, my name's Hodger. I'm 25 years old.
Oh my God! Don't please don't.
Hodger, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
So I don't mind the hat.
Thank you.
And I like the fit.
Thank you.
I feel like you can dress differently in different, or let me rephrase that. I feel like you can take the hat off. That's not a deal breaker. But it was the fact that your hair isn't done. That's a deal breaker for me. And I understand.
You
that
can't
some
even
get done
see
too,
his
but I
hair,
feel like
though.
I'm going to be on top of it. I feel like girls do so much, and just like a simple haircut, especially for something like this, is something I would expect from my man. Like if I really cared about a date night, like Valentine's Day, you could
You
have
can't see the
whatever
nap
style you want.
level.
You could have some like bright red shoes, and I might not like your red shoes. That's fine. If you have your style and you're confident in it, that's all I could ask for a man.
Somebody
But
said just skip
cleanliness or
about
like
30
taking care of
seconds.
yourself, like getting the haircuts is like super important for me. So yeah, just like if it's Valentine's Day and you don't have a cut, then
It's not Valentine's Day though.
it doesn't matter. It's
yeah.
like it's the importance for me. So like something like this is important for me, where I feel like I should have like my nails and hair done. So then I would want him to kind of think the same.
That's what I said. You're gonna say
Kinda
Addison
match. But like I said,
2.0.
I think your
That's
style is super
crazy.
cool. I don't mind. Like you can take off a hat. It's not that big of a deal
Gotcha.
for me. But just the haircut, I think that's important.
Okay. They're expensive these days, but I got you.
They
I got you.
are, but I feel like it's nothing.
Hey, for those of y'all don't know, I don't know where y'all at.
Don't pause it. Hey, dog. Don't be don't pause it on
she
her.
done. It's him now.
Don't pause. She's still talking.
No,
Don't
she
pause
might
it on her.
respond. Hold on.
She still got an hour left.
That's true. I got it. Yeah.
I was just gonna say,
Bet.
I know you in a good situation because of the relationship that you have with thine father. Man, haircuts these days, what? 45. 40. When I was growing up, this was 10. In the chat, y'all let me know how much y'all paying for haircuts.
Inflation, my dog.
45. I'm not mad at the barbers because, everything getting higher. You know what I'm saying? They got to get it. But them things, 45. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said 25. I don't think I've had a $25 haircut for at least 15 years.
25?
15. Easily. Maybe 10. 25, I don't think I've had anything at that price for sure. For that long. Everybody can't have, that just slice them up like you do.
Yeah, I mean, you're just a blessing, man. I don't
she's
take it for
someone that's your
granted.
type.
Not really. No, not really. Yeah. No.
And why not?
Why not?
Look, why not? Look.
Just initial attraction, really. That's about it.
Good answer.
Yeah.
See how they trying to set you up? If he would have said,
What'd you ask him?
No, that was it. Why?
He said no fast forward. You don't come with a fast forward button?
Thank you.
if he'd have said something crazy, it'd have been on him. But she opened it up to where he can.
My name is Sade, and I'm 24.
Okay, Sade.
And I popped a balloon. First impression, the hat. But good
He thought that
style.
hat was going to get him one
He thought
today.
he was going to kill him.
He said,
What is it with the
Mama,
hat
they
for
ain't
you?
going to know where hit him tonight.
No, my
Though, but they younger,
Just my style.
If he was with a group of aunties, killing them.
No, Sade,
But these are all ladies in their mid-20s. They're not trying to see aunt.
No, can't
Why
go,
not?
bro.
Initial attraction. That's about it. But I like your dress and stuff like that. But just initial attraction, I'm not really attracted. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like your name though. It's a Nigerian name, so I'm Nigerian too.
Oh,
So, yeah.
All
So
right,
they-
so we do have one unpopped balloon over here. Let's have your
What's
name.
going on with this shirt?
I'm
number?
Naila. I'm 25.
Seen it.
Nice to meet you.
And now Naila has her balloon still unpopped.
that,
So
yeah.
why do you still have your balloon unpopped?
I'm a personality person, so
I like how
don't
she's
really
still
go on
staying in the
looks, I
game,
just
though.
wanted to hear
She
more.
trying to find her husband.
She
dog.
is, bro.
Be like what you heard so far.
Her husband is just not trying to find
Kind
her
of.
right now.
Okay.
Last dude said.
So now Naila, someone that's your type.
Not really. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I'm starting to feel bad for her now,
Initial
bro.
attraction. That's about it. But I like your dress and everything like that. I like your rings as well. Stuff.
Thank you.
So yeah. What's your name again? Naila.
Naila.
Okay. Where's that from?
It's Swahili.
Swahili. Okay. That's what's up. Yeah.
Thank you.
Damn.
I like her standing game. I'm starting to feel
No, next
bad, bro.
time you just got to get a haircut. That's all they need.
And let's see what the haircut look like. No, pull it all the way up. Let's see.
Don't make that face.
Oh no, you see how she looked? She's like,
Mine,
no.
a little dye, a little brown. This dye, yeah, it's brown.
Oh.
No, hold on, no. Now we
Take
need
the
to
hat
see.
off,
Take it
dog.
off real quick.
Go ahead. Show us the hat.
No.
Yeah, put that back on, dog. Put that Kango. Look. Hey,
brother.
Chat, how do we feel about the hair, chat?
Hey, look. I didn't agree with
Chat.
Shady at first. You didn't come prepared today.
Chat.
You didn't
Are
come
we glad he wore the Kango, chat?
Why they no. He took it off thinking that they was gonna get their balloons back.
And yeah. Man, got that Frank
You
Ocean.
didn't have to prove.
He pulled up looking like Frank Ocean. He said, I'm going to throw the Jalen Hurts on
He
top.
got that radio.
Man.
That boy got that radio haircut.
Nah,
That Cuba good.
he said, I'm going to throw this Kango and kill the game. And did
Boy
not.
got some Old Bay in his head.
Cool.
All right. Well, that is all the balloons.
No,
popped.
put that back
Thank you so
on,
much
bro.
for coming on. Let's give it up for him, ladies.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Put that back on, brother. God bless you, brother. Put that back on.
Okay, let's bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
What's that? He got a napkin on his
Sorry?
back pocket?
Jordan Kenshin. I'm
Purple
26.
jeans.
Jordan, 26. And what do you do?
A YouTuber, and I do influencing, like food content, travel content, stuff like that.
Okay, very nice. And now, Jordan, what do you like to do for fun?
Whatever life just really throws at me. So it used to be like going out, clubbing, things of that nature. Now I just do like chill stuff like golf, the spa. I tried that for the first time today.
Okay.
So it's just
Spa.
whatever God throw at me.
All right. Now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
Somebody that's positive, like
How you feel
uplifting.
about guys with
I
shades
don't really
on,
want
bro?
somebody that's like a negative Nancy. And
You
then,
feel like, you feel like it kind of is more fresh, or seems like you're trying to hide something?
I think it's became trendy to just do
Not on a dating show though.
indoors. Like I know people in the club wear shades. It just became a thing for
But
people. To
that's
just wear.
because a lot of them be high, right? Because I know a lot of dudes who wear not clubs, wear shades indoors, and it's because you probably, look glossed over.
Somebody say look like Diddy.
That's crazy. That's a crazy thing to say.
No,
on the
I think
street.
it just became trendy to wear like shades. Sometimes people might be high, but I think it became trendy for people to wear shades indoors, and they shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
So
just be cool. Just be able to have like personality.
Okay.
I
And
wouldn't
what are
do it
some
on
of your
this
deal
show
breakers?
though.
No.
Somebody that lie a lot. Because if you lie about like small stuff, I can't really trust you with the big stuff.
Right.
And then somebody that just don't know what they want. Like you can be trying to figure it out, but at least just have an idea for something that you want out of life.
Okay. All right. So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they
Somebody
ended
gonna
up
say
popping.
something.
Your
Shades.
name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Hi, my name is Brianna, and the reason why I popped my balloon is just because I just don't feel like it's appropriate to have on sunglasses when you're meeting people.
Yeah.
So I didn't like that.
Hold on, let me take the shades off real quick.
go.
I took
Thank
the
you,
shades
thank
off,
you.
everybody. Can I put them back on now, y'all?
Oh, no.
Or no?
Why you ask that? Why would you ask that?
Ladies,
It's your
keep them
choice.
off. Okay, they like them off.
Why would you ask that, bro?
And now, is she someone that you
Look at her face.
She's a very beautiful lady.
Thank you.
No problem.
got another pop balloon here? Your name and age,
I'm Janaya. I'm 25.
Nice to meet you.
and Janaya, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Same thing, the sunglasses. I feel like for, kind of like a first date type of thing, we need to see each other's eyes. And then you have like chapstick hanging out.
Oh, you see, look, right, look.
Girls be on the guys tough about certain things. They be on them tough. Y'all would talk about me for not having chapstick on. But then when I got it clearly visible right there in my pocket, meaning that I came prepared for today though.
I feel like that's a little.
That's a little much. That's a little much.
Poking at the pocket. I could see if he had some toilet paper hanging out the back of his pants or something. That would be something like, all right.
Well, I'm thinking about
But
it.
just a little chapstick popping up at the pocket. Now,
It's a combo though, bro. It's a combo. Because once you see one thing, then you like, bro, it's not just the shape, but then he got a chapstick out, then he got a towel in his back pocket. Then his letters, I can't even
ain't gonna
spell
lie.
what's going
I
on
don't
the
think
shirt.
that's a towel. It's a brand of jeans.
It's some designer. Yeah. That's
where it shows what the brand. I think that's what that is.
I get you, but I think it is one thing, and then you just start seeing all the other things.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. Yeah, brother. Shout out you for having that chapstick.
He messing up.
But other than that, I think you seem pretty cool. So.
Your girl that like to talk still got a
Can I
balloon.
cuss on here? My bad, y'all.
Don't worry.
But you're
Yeah.
a very beautiful lady.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. And then we had another one down over here. Your name and age.
My name is Sade and 24.
Nice
And I'm ready to go home.
Sade, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Just first impression as well. The sunglasses and inside and just kind of flashy.
Okay.
And I don't know if that's like a bandana in the pocket. I don't know.
No, I mean, I ain't gangbanging or nothing.
Told you it's purple jeans.
Purple. Oh, you know that brand?
This first impression is
I don't know anything about the brand.
As soon as you walked out, I
What
was
is it? Can we
saying
see it?
purple
It's
jeans.
dope.
Little purple tag.
Oh, okay. That's the brand.
We got some mirror boxes on too.
Came like that. Yeah.
But do you see what I mean
I knew
though?
it, bro.
They see one thing, then the next, then the next.
Huh?
You see what I'm saying? They see one thing, the next.
Yeah.
So what you know about purple, bro?
I've just seen, you know what I'm saying? It's a brand of jeans guys wear. That's not the first time I've seen somebody with that white tag out in this purple. It's like look at what brand of jeans.
I think back when we were, I don't know what it was like when you were in high school, but I think when the guys was really trying to flex, they would put on that True Religion.
Oh yeah. You can
that's-
see once you see the True logos on the back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Now, is she someone that's your type?
She's very beautiful again.
He ain't got
Good
nothing to
answer,
say.
dog.
Gonna pump back
Keep it-
over
But she
here.
paused it like you got it.
Your
But
You know what I'm
name
saying?
and age,
Because they
and why'd you
open
end
it
up
up to where it
popping
can be
your balloon?
messy.
Hi,
She
I'm
popped.
Naila. I'm 25.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I popped my balloon because you didn't I don't know if you just do like influencing and stuff. So I was just kind of like waiting to hear something else. Also, I just didn't feel like good energy.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
That's-
sorry.
that's
I
it.
wish we could have had a chance to like really match and talk to each other because I feel like I really give good energy. But in a setting like this,
That
it's
could have
too
been a
quick,
one.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
But you're a very beautiful person.
Thank you.
That could have been the one.
You said you popped because you didn't hear like a 9 to 5 in his job. Is that what that was? Or
Yeah, yeah. I just wanted to know, like, if you did something else other than influencing. Like, not anything against that. I just wanted
You
to
could
know.
have. You could have asked.
And
though.
yeah, it was just the energy.
She didn't want to be the last one
Pay my
on the Pop the
bills.
Balloon also again.
So I'm sorry about that, but you know, whatever gets the bills paid.
Definitely. That's completely fine.
Thank you. Okay, your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Morgan. I'm 24.
You are very beautiful.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Hey, you gotta be careful. You
Just
got
initially
about to
when you
pop
walked
one
up with the
balloon left.
glasses, you know, it's kind of, I couldn't see everything, so you came out, and I was just kind of like, I don't know.
I'm convinced that's not her real
I did the
voice.
glasses with the last episode, so I be liking to promote brands. This Dolce & Gabbana, the glasses I had on, it was Gucci. So I'm trying to get a deal brand from these places. You see what I'm saying? So I be trying to put it on. You feel me? I don't know what these is.
He came up here. He done spent a rack.
More
Trying
than
to
a
get that
rack.
He done spent a rack trying to get that rack back.
More than a rat. He got to
said-
name all the brands.
He said, I don't even know what these is. His homie said, hey, put them on.
Man, I hope we influencing for real, name dropping brands trying to
Man. And he might need to be careful because I think she got a brand deal with Fashion Nova. They may be like, hey, tell their brother.
That's a real sponsor though.
Yeah, I'm saying
Who
Arlette
this?
has that, yeah.
With these Alexander Wang, you see what I'm saying? I'm trying to
Okay.
get all that. So I'm just trying to promote it. But I thank you.
They don't care nothing about that dog.
And, okay, so we do have one
They-
unpopped balloon over here.
You know what the
Your
crazy part about it? I know we pausing a lot. You might not even get them now.
Yeah,
Because
that's
like you done
corny,
came up
dog.
here with all this and you
That's
done made us
corny,
look like this
yeah.
ain't worth it.
Don't nobody care you got all that on.
He could probably be fresh or fly, but that's crazy. I mean, I see what his goal is, but I ain't never seen it backfire like that. Man.
name and age.
Hi, I'm Hadra. I'm 25.
Nice to meet you. You're a very beautiful woman.
Thank you. Okay,
Shaking.
great. Because I was gonna
Golf
say,
tournament.
she is such a beautiful woman, but the way you said it, I was almost gonna pop. It was more
I know
like
she
was like
was.
the love of your
I-
life, you know, like talking about your very well.
I know she
that
was.
sounds so jealous. I'm not jealous. I'm just joking. But the handshake definitely made up for it. For
Thank
sure.
God. Appreciate it.
Yes.
So you still got your balloon. Why so?
He is so nice. Like, even with the compliments he's giving the other girls, regardless of if they popped on him or not, I think that's really cool.
Someone
Also,
said she
I
need to be
love
muted.
the way you were dressed. Even if you are
Dang it.
flashy, I think it's really, it's a vibe for sure.
Trying to put
Talking
it
about, I don't know
on.
what these are, Alexander Wang. Boy. Exactly. Also, I started content too, so I'm a nail technician.
Is she
but
looking
They gonna
my
be a
Instagram
match.
Page just got to over
I said at the
100K,
beginning,
which
watch.
is super
Watch her
Man,
get
but
one.
is it a match
I know,
because she
within the
like,
past
if he
year,
can
so
afford this,
I would
man,
love
he
to learn
might.
from you if that's your full-time thing. I'm really working on
That-
just,
this
like,
ain't about no
making money
relationship.
off of it 'cause I
It's
still
about an
do
internship.
nails. So it's kind of just something that I'm working towards and just learning more about content creation and social media. And if you can afford designer, just like I'm kind of assuming here, but if you can afford
You see what
designer,
I'm
you can
saying?
pay your bills. I'm guessing
You
you're
see
doing
what
really
I'm
good with the
saying?
social media thing.
This ain't
I
about the
would
relationship,
love
bruh.
to
She
have a
saying
job
shit
that I just
opportunist, bruh.
100% really am passionate about and something that I enjoy doing every day, something that doesn't feel like a 9 to 5.
Never mind. He might get the
So I
brand
just
deal
feel like I
now.
can learn a lot from you, and you're really nice.
So if you don't mind me asking you a question, you said that you're a nail tech. So why isn't that something that you want to pursue long term?
So it was a really fun goal and challenge that I had at first to just become my own boss,
Somebody
set
said,
my
"I'm
own
gonna go
hours,
take
have
a
my own
breath."
clientele. I achieved that, and now I'm more so understanding that people are making money without even having to put in a set amount of hours. So I love that idea of passive income. It's been such a blessing to be able to invest into stuff. So right now I have my own line of acrylic powder that I'm selling on my Instagram as well. So just
Some
yes,
Dion?
I'm trying to get like
No.
you. For sure. So, yeah, I think just realizing that people are making money without even having to be there. So that's
put that
another goal
on,
and
bruh.
another challenge that I want to get to now. Nails just doesn't fill my cup as much as it used to be, or as
Let's
much
do
as
it.
it used to, I guess I could say.
Yeah, I'm with it. Let's do it.
For sure. Wait, I have a few questions though. Are we there?
Bro,
or
she
no?
don't want
Oh,
you
okay.
for that, bro. She does not want you for that.
Oh, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok.
Cool. And that's your full-time income?
Yeah,
That's
I went
so
viral
cool.
on TikTok a few times.
Okay, look at you. I love to see it. What was my other question? Oh, where are you from?
Richmond, Virginia.
Virginia,
But I'm actually
okay,
looking for somewhere to move to. I
Okay.
was set on Atlanta. I came to Phoenix. Phoenix is like beautiful. I think I might move there. But where are you from?
Okay. I'm from Minnesota.
I'm going to Minnesota.
Oh, we're trying to get him one. Look at it. Why you? It's funny when you keep pausing. Look at this page, bro. He said, I'm going to write a song. If all that. That's what he said. Look at her. Oh my God, you have a designer and I want to get into content. And then I want to do this. And she don't like him, bro.
If you don't blow her channel up or her pages up, bro.
She don't like him, bro.
She's gonna break up with you so fast.
Let's see how it plays out, bro.
I'm telling you how it's gonna play out. I got the whole script of the movie right
no,
here.
I'm saying, are they gonna be a match? Like, are they gonna like walk off together?
That's actually so funny. I'm dead. I think that's the rest up here. Come on up here. Come on up. Let's go up here.
Yeah, because y'all gonna talk.
All
Y'all
right.
can do that later.
You guys have a final question for each other? You can feel free to ask it. If not, we can move on to the next stage.
Do you want kids?
I do.
Do
Yeah.
you have any?
No.
Okay. I think I'm good. Wait, how old are you again?
26.
Okay, that's perfect. I'm good.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
Let's get the show on the road. We getting married by tomorrow, y'all.
All right, let me ask my question. Is it a yes for you for him?
Yes, it is.
And is it a yes for you for her?
Maybe it could be genuine.
We got a match.
Maybe it could be genuine. It was
I'll
just
take the mic.
chat. Y'all talk to
And
me.
you guys can go on off. Make some noise for them, ladies.
Chat. Y'all talk to me, man. Talk to me. Don't leave your boys up here hanging, man. I know somebody got something to say about this one. I know somebody got something to say about this one. Duke, man, talk to me, bro. You think they're a good match? I know y'all got something to say about this one.
I think they can. Somebody said
They saying they perfect for each other.
He seems more chill, and she's a talker. She don't seem chill. So sometimes opposites attract. But I question the
motives.
Yeah, and the real interest, because she's talking about getting into content. He said he makes a living off content. You know, he got on designer brand. She's, I'm trying to get, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. If you can afford that.
Motive. Yeah.
How you feel about this comment we got from Trey with Tyler says she asked about the kids, so she might be genuine. That did make me feel a little bit more like, well, maybe that could be genuine.
Now look, did she ask how many? Does he have kids?
It was. I think it was all about.
Do you
have kids, or do you? I think it was. Do you want kids, and do you have kids?
Do you have kids is more like, am I gonna have to?
It was
deal with
both.
that, or do you want kids? Because do you want kids tells me like, I want kids, and you could be somebody potentially physically that I would have kids with. That's more, you know what I mean?
Miss Honey said they just might work.
They might.
Z says she wants to build her online presence. Once she gets that, will she stay?
You know what I'm saying?
That's once she. Let's say
Crazy.
she gets to the point where she has more to offer than you have to give. What is that gonna look like then?
Yeah.
Is it gonna, and I'm not calling her. I'm not saying gold digger or nothing like that. I'm just curious. That's crazy.
You said that.
I said I'm not saying that.
Yeah. You heard the song.
What song is that? Every knee shall bow. That song. Every tongue confess. That song. Oh man, here we go. Next one, y'all. Next one.
Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy.
She seemed happy for a second on that clap.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Johnny.
Johnny, how old are you?
Bravo.
26.
And what do you do?
So I'm a firefighter and I'm an officer in the Army Reserves.
Oh, nice. Okay, thank you for your service.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And what are some things you like to do for fun?
So I like to break up my hobbies into 4 different categories. So
Okay.
physical, intellectual, creative, and social. So for physical hobbies, I like to weightlift and run.
Nice.
For intellectual hobbies, I've been learning Spanish for 5 years and I
Okay.
like to read. And then for creative hobbies, I like photography and
This is an
playing
organized
guitar.
brother.
And then social hobbies, I like to dance.
Okay, so 5 years. Are you fluent now?
Yes, I'm fluent.
Nice.
Yeah, dog.
Okay, all right. Anybody speak Spanish here?
Get
no,
a Taco
okay, we
Bell.
can't be practiced. All righty. Can you say a little something?
Todo está bien conmigo, no me puedo quedar, especialmente con todas las chicas hermosas están aquí.
Cállate,
whatever he
cabeza
said.
grande.
So
I
I
heard
said,
hermosa, so that's beautiful.
yeah, so I said, everything's good with me. I can't complain, especially with all the beautiful women here.
Hey, yes. All right, sorry, you were saying that's
Somebody interpret
intellectual.
what he just said for me in the chat.
And then, physical, weightlifting, running.
What I said, too.
Intellectual, Spanish, reading, creative, photography, playing the guitar, and then social, I like to go dancing.
Nice. Okay. Now, what are some
When
things
you gonna
look
have time for a
woman?
girl?
So I look for someone who's Christ-centered, have an authentic relationship with God, someone who take care of themselves, mentally, physically, spiritually, and someone who's servant-minded too.
Okay. What are some deal
His
breakers?
hand's shaking a little bit. You see
I
that?
say someone who smokes,
The one with the
anybody,
mic.
like, vaping, cigarettes, weed, anything like that.
Okay.
Excessive drinking, a glass here or there, I don't mind, but like excessive drinking, I don't like that. And then those are pretty much deal breakers for me.
Okay. All right. So
It might
we
have
not got
maintained more balloon
any pop
holes
balloons.
than any other guy.
So I am gonna hand you a pick.
Okay.
And there's only 5 ladies. I feel like I should just have you ask a question first.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, go ahead. Ask them a question.
Okay, so if you can go back in time to any time period and participate in any historical event, what event would you participate in?
What a question. Okay. Let's start down there and then come back up.
Alrighty.
I know.
I
Let's
looked
start
at her
with your
face
name
when
and age and
she
answer this
looked like,
question.
I don't know.
Can you repeat it one more time? Sorry.
So, if you can go back in time and participate in any historical event, what event would that be?
Participate in?
Mm-hmm.
And give us your name and age first.
Okay. My name is Sade, and I'm 24, and I would definitely have participated in the civil rights movement.
Nice.
Yeah.
So this next contestant is the same one who did not like that superpower question. How do you feel about this question in comparison to that superpower question?
I feel like this is more of a. It's still hypothetical, but it's more of a. You can get a feel for how somebody thinks based off this answer. You know what I mean? Based off this question.
Maybe I'm weird. I think I like the superpower question better.
Nah,
I don't dislike this. I don't dislike either one. I just feel like I
think
like
this one. You can kind of see like, okay, if she would go back to this event, I could see where she's at mentally.
But if
or
I
where
tell you if I want to be able to fly,
then that's kind of childish. Now, I might have an answer for the question, but what does that tell me as far as getting to know you, as far as trying to find love and stuff? You get what I'm saying? What would your superpower be? I want to fly. Okay. Then what? What do you get from that? You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's a bad question because, I mean, you make whatever you want to ask to find out.
I think
what
the
you wanna find out.
childish aspect of it lets me know that, like,
you got a sense of humor or
yeah,
light
like
side?
a light side.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It depends on how you look at it. But
Now, if you're saying I want to go back and I want to tell Rosa Parks, you scoot over because I'm gonna sit on the bus with you. It's like,
now they not saying all that. But
well,
I'm
she
just
said she
saying-
want to go back to. Well, she said some. What did she
yeah,
say?
but let
again?
her out. She said civil rights movement.
Exactly. Yeah,
Stop
I'm
it.
saying
Let her-
that's some deep stuff.
That don't mean she got to do all what you just said.
I'm just saying when you ask a question like that, I'm assuming. Well, I'm actually curious to hear what all the ladies say about
Yeah,
this.
I
one.
mean,
I might pop just because some of them may pop because they don't want to answer this.
Name and age and answer to his question.
I'm Janiyah. I'm 25. I think it would have to be around the time with Martin Luther King, only because like we were pro our people. So I feel like that's where everyone was really dreaming big.
See, she liked
we
this
were really
question.
like learning, dreams come true around that time. So yeah,
Okay.
just depending on what it is.
Name and age and answer to his question.
Hi, my name is Brianna. I'm 24, and I would have also participated in the civil rights movement, specifically voting, because I'm very passionate about, especially people of color, Black people, that we need to get out and vote because it's very important. Because in college I crossed Alpha Kappa Alpha, so one of our biggest pillars is voters registration and being an advocate for people that are voting. So I would have participated in that.
Okay.
Your name and age and answer to his question.
Hi, I'm Naila. I'm 25.
Anybody Greek in the chat?
I
We
would
have any-
say any of the boycotts,
Is anyone Greek in the
protests,
chat?
sit-ins.
I
I know
don't
we're all
think,
saying that, but I'm like,
Caesar and
that's
all
the
them in
first
here.
thing that came to my mind because like nowadays, like I just feel like Black people are against each other now,
Yeah, you're
like
bad.
killing each other. But back then we were also like united. So I feel like that's really important, and I have done a lot of protests. I just like feeling unified within our group.
Your name and age and answer to his question.
Hi, I'm Morgan. I'm 24.
They both got on different shades of
I'm
green.
gonna take it really back. The Last Supper, just to see what Jesus looked like and what they were eating. I know bread and wine, but what they were doing back then, and
So this is the Last
that
Supper.
seems cool to me.
When she said we're gonna take it way back, I'm like, hold on. Our people don't want to go too far
So
back.
I am gonna.
And that's what I'm getting at. And I want to be respectful to all of our, African American brothers and sisters who've done a lot for us to even be able to experience some of the freedoms that we have today.
She said just to see what they look like.
All due respect. A Negro barely want to go back 20 years.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? I barely want to go back 20.
So we're gonna go way back. Where's she going with this? And that's what before she said
If
anything.
y'all-
Where we going?
Because I'm not trying to go back, free state of Jones. You know what I'm saying? Great question though, but man, if you matter of fact, somebody said I'd like to see Donna. So if you're gonna send me back, send me skip a whole like a huge period and send me all the way back.
I'm gonna have you pop one balloon.
Okay.
Yep. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop.
If he was a G, he would say, "Can I pop 4 out of the 5?"
All right. So, Sade, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
He better not say wrinkle.
Just to hear what more he had to say.
Okay. But is he someone that's your type?
No.
What? You was unpopped.
Hold on, pause.
You were on
Remember
pop.
what I said earlier? That
You on
something-
pop.
Hold on. Remember something earlier I said I think it's funny about this? They go unpopped, and then when they get popped, all of a sudden they got all the, you're not my type. I just want to hear what he had to say. He's not. That's what's interesting to me.
He has
But
no
it's funny.
tattoos, no visible chain on that we can see.
Which doesn't mean that she automatically has to like him. But at the same
know,
time,
but it was
if he
unpopped.
wasn't your type, you could have, you know what I mean? Pop.
Exactly.
That's why I think it's
Exactly.
funny. It's cap.
Exactly.
It's cap.
But I like what he
But
had to say.
it's funny.
Had really good things. So, yeah.
Alrighty. And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
So she's beautiful, but I say physical attraction is not the most out of the lineup. So.
Okay. Thank you.
Aww.
Alrighty. We have 4
Why you
ladies
sound
left.
sarcastic
Go
when
ahead
you
and
did
ask
that,
them
bro?
another
Because
question.
everybody on her, bro.
In your last relationship, what
She
did
not-
it teach you?
That's a good question,
Oh,
dog.
boy came up here ready to play ball.
That's a good question, dog.
To be considerate of other feelings. Yeah.
You're finna be in the Pop the Balloon Hall of
I
Fame.
feel like a lot of times people are very self-centered, and I could admit that I probably was going through that, but I got to think about others people's feelings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Over here.
Respectable answer.
I think it's to communicate my actual real feelings, like even if it's gonna hurt that person, because I just really care about people, and it hurts me when I hurt other people. So I will just like put my feelings to the side because I just really care about that person.
And what about over here?
My last relationship taught me to not lose myself in a relationship. So I would say that something that I used to struggle with was maybe being like codependent on that person. And so it taught me to maintain my individuality while I'm still like in companionship with another person.
And what about over here?
My last relationship taught me to compromise, the good things, but not to compromise my boundaries, my standards, and what I believe in, especially like when it comes to my relationship with God. I'm not willing to compromise that. So, yeah.
Strong answer.
And what did your last relationship teach you?
Definitely communicate.
Hold on, Arlette.
What you said? Hold on.
Arlette said you ain't finna MVP me on my show.
No, I mean that's legit.
I know it's a good question. I thought Arlette let them kind of get. Arlette said that's such a good question. I'm gonna have to spring that one back on you.
I've seen her do that before though, often. You know what I mean?
I'm a rookie in this though. I'm a rookie in this. You probably seen a little bit more than me. I think it was a good question. He seems like he's gonna have a great answer.
Yeah. I'm sure he wouldn't ask this without having an answer himself.
Communication, because I was a bad communicator. I would, if I'm going through something, I would just close off. I wouldn't communicate what I'm going through, how I actually feel, and I feel like that really that led to the eventual breakup of the relationship, and just learning about communication.
Is that the anxiety girl?
Just applying.
I can't tell. Hey, we just heard a pop.
But you know it's a certain pop. I can tell the tone on someone.
Okay, let's go see why she ended up popping.
I was
Alright,
wrong.
why'd you end up popping
I was
your balloon?
wrong.
Just really I don't really feel like there's a connection there, but I think what you have to say was like really good.
How did
I
she
think you
do
have a
that?
really good head on your shoulders. So, yeah.
Alrighty.
How did
So
she
now
do
she's
that?
someone that's your type?
Oh, for sure. I would definitely approach her in public.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we've got 3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
How would you describe your identity in 3 words?
Ooh. 3 words
goodness,
to describe your identity.
Questions,
Start
man.
here.
It's too late for questions. It's good.
I would say that I'm very straightforward. I would say that I'm very caring. And I'd also say that I'm very intelligent.
Okay, 3 words.
I would say humorous, intelligent, and determined. I really like, even if I think I can't do something,
just
I'll
looking
just
off into
still
the
try
wall,
it,
looking.
and then I usually am able
Let
to
me
do
think
it.
of-
So
The wall. I know. The wall is gonna give her the words.
3 words.
See?
You got this, girl.
I froze up. Compassionate.
Compassionate.
Self-assured. And
Ready to go home. What if the real voice come out? Ready to go.
Motor car.
Okay.
Compassionate.
All
Considerate.
right. I'm going to have you pop one balloon.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
Yeah, he finna go with her and them. Yeah.
Okay. So, Naila, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I think he's handsome and really good questions.
Nice. Why'd you end up popping her?
Chat. Y'all give me
she's
3
beautiful. I'll
words, man.
definitely
3
approach
words that
her,
y'all feel like
but
describe
kinda
you
just
in a
out there,
positive manner.
I say least amount of traction.
I don't want to see no sinful heathens and
Okay.
devilish
We've
in
got
there
2
now.
ladies left.
Don't let them be the
ladies,
ones that
any
describe.
questions for our guy? You got one? Okay.
no kids, right?
No kids.
Okay.
That's your only question?
Yeah.
You're good? Let's go over here. Any questions here?
Where do you live?
Oklahoma City.
Okay.
And where are you?
I'm in Dallas, Texas.
Oh, it's close.
Are you open to long distance?
I mean, Oklahoma and Texas are bordering states.
Okay.
She gonna be like,
That's all the questions I have for now.
Okay. You're good? All right.
she pop. She gonna say, yeah,
Why'd
they
you
were
end up
talking
popping
too
your
much.
balloon?
Watch.
Oklahoma.
Oh.
It's the yeah.
I'm so sorry.
She pumped it at the location.
Where are you again?
Oh, I'm in LA. Yeah.
So you're not open to long distance?
I'm open. It's just
Gotta be that 1-1.
Like, sorry if I would have had to go there. I don't want to go to Oklahoma. I'm sorry.
Okay. What's wrong with Oklahoma?
Cornfields.
We don't have cornfields in Oklahoma, so.
I'm saying,
It's
she
really
just.
nice. I'm not gonna say like you're.
If you don't want to go there, just say you don't want to go there.
Okay. Sorry.
Is she someone that's your type?
For
Yes, sir.
sure, I would definitely approach her.
So we do have our last unpop balloon over here. Now, is she someone that's your type?
Yes, I would say so.
Okay. All right. So any final questions between the 2 of you? Actually, let me bring you up here. We'll ask him up here. Let
She
me do
don't
my
look too excited.
question
She
up
look like
here.
she's thinking.
Any
She's in her
final questions
head.
between the
She's
2
in
of
her
you
head
before we
about it.
determine if we have a match.
Do you have any children?
I don't have.
He already said he
He
don't.
said it like 3 times.
She ain't paying
She's in her head. She's in her head.
You good?
I'm good.
And then I don't have any questions.
Okay. Well then, is it a
Hey, what if a dude went up there and said, like, if you could be 1 or 2 people, would you rather be Ike or Tina?
All right, bro. Hit play, bro.
That would be a good question, bro.
Why?
I want to see them on their toes with that. They'll probably all pop their balloons if you ask them that question.
yes for you
They
for
all
him?
pop.
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
Yes.
We got a match. I'll take the mic. And you guys can go on off. Make some noise for them, ladies.
That's some matches.
He
Thank
might
you,
be the
everyone,
guy
for
to-
tuning into this episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. If you'd like to be featured in any of our upcoming episodes,
Arlette, another great job, man. Another great job. Another great panel. This one was an interesting one. Definitely an interesting one. I actually feel like out of all of the episodes I've seen so far, I feel like more people on this episode, I can genuinely say I feel like they came in with the right intentions.
Mm-hmm.
Some other ones, there's some folks in here playing. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now, I love the show and I love some of y'all in here playing.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all in here playing.
I agree.
If you any of the remaining girls that were on this panel, if any of them came back, which one would you like to see come back that did not get selected?
Like to see come back. Probably, I think the one in the black like robe, satin robe. I think she's the most realistic as far as what she. Because I think it was some guys she really liked. They just didn't like her. The other ones, I feel like
justice for the black romper.
I feel black romper. I feel like she's really I feel like the one they said had the wrinkly face. I feel like she's a little too picky. Even the one next to her, the one you said looked like Ice Spice. I feel like she's a little picky, but I feel like she knows what she wants.
She was different though. Bro.
Green with the waist trainer. She's cool. Probably either Green or the one with the black romper. I could see them coming back. I feel like they are there for the right reasons.
One of the people said I'm gonna need an update on them because she doesn't seem ready. But then again, we don't know what he's hiding.
Yeah.
The girl in the black romper, I liked her a lot specifically for the fact that she didn't come in already discounting people based on like tangible things or like, small things.
Right.
The only one that I think, I forget, did the guy with the hat? She was like, yeah, nah, the hat. Yeah. Or was it the guy with the shades where she was like, yeah, nah, not the shades.
Yeah, the shades turned a lot of them off.
And I don't,
And then he was like, can I put them back on? And they was like,
the "Can I put them back on" was funny.
Yeah.
The can I put I don't know if there was a
they already complaining about it. And then it was more like, all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it felt like a mask, something to kind of make you feel safe behind. But yeah, she stated like she didn't really have a type. So I kind of like that because some women like, you can't have this, you can't have this, you can't have this. And it's like, well, I can take the chain off. The shades, I probably shouldn't have had them on in the first place, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I feel like this is a really good episode. And I think I'm going to be, amongst all the ones I've seen, I think I would still say, I think I do enjoy the panels with the women on them. I think more so far. But I don't know. We could change. They could change at any point in time. Y'all, my good people, it's been a long one. Y'all do me a favor and give my boy Duke another round of applause. Show him love in the chat, man, for pulling up on us.
Man, appreciate you
on this late night.
You said the one with the grumpy face, really? No, I didn't say she needs to be back. No, I was just going through each one. Like kind of analyzing. No. I wasn't saying she needs to be back. No. Not at all. I said she's too picky. I think she's the least.
Is she too picky, or did she just get hit with something that we feel like she couldn't recover from?
Love. You said what?
Did she just get hit with something she couldn't recover from at the beginning of the statement?
I mean, we can give her the benefit of the doubt, but I just feel like, yeah, she's a little too picky. I mean, to each their own. Everybody's got their own preferences, but I mean, she's hard. I mean, you can't have accessories, can't have tattoos. But I mean, she likes what she likes.
I feel you. Well, y'all, been a long one, been a strong one. Appreciate you again.
And
we're gonna catch y'all on the next.
I appreciate y'all. Thank you.